Hang on.
There we are. Good evening. I'm not
Hello.
a vampire. I'm a driving inspector from Johannesburg. So, we'll leave the audience aside. Can't use those. Cheap rubbish. Hello, everyone. If you're in the chat, whose video is playing up? Is it mine or him? It was fine until 2 seconds. Hopefully, it'll sort itself out. But is Dave still down the pub? No, he turned back.
No.
What else you got? Francia, hello, Dave and Gareth. Don't know if I'll be able to stick with this one. I shall give it the old college try. Well, thank you for thinking about starting it.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Jeff's here. Hello, Jeff. And
how you doing, Jeff?
Oh, hang on. Freddy Krueger fan has never seen Fright Night. Dear.
That is terrible.
Right, go and watch that instead of watching this. Well, because constantly it's a bloody good film, as they say. And G-Man's here. Good evening, G-Man. So yes, good evening, Dave. Now I can see you. Our internet stream has sort of sorted itself out, I think. Yo, Lost Boys, yes. Lost Boys won the poll for the first film of tonight's double bill. Count Tasties. I'm stealing that. Got Paris, the film girls here. Good evening.
Yeah.
Oh, Freddy Krueger's seen Lost Boys. There you go. So, let me see. Who's breaking up? Now, I'm guessing Dave has seen... What are we watching? Yes. Lost Boys first.
Watching Lost Boys first.
Yep. So, let me cue it up. Good old VHS.
Yep, you just let me know when we're ready.
All right, so we're at the certification. It's only a 15, this one, which is surprising. And there we go, the Warner Brothers logo, the old one. Well, Vass is here. Picked a couple of crackers here. Yep, it's a good start to the spooky season.
I do, Faz.
Makes a change to find two that Vass likes. We can't. So yeah, so Richard Donner production. He was originally going to direct, but when it was more of a Goonie style adventure where younger kids, hence the Lost Boys title. But then Joel Schumacher came along after it didn't take off, and then he made it older kids and punks. Now we will be singing along in this one, so I'm hoping Dave knows all the words. So I got the soundtrack on a CD if necessary.
Oh.
And the vinyl, just in case. So here we go. Here's the Lost Boys introduced in the order they die.
Right. Yeah. Good shout.
Yeah, or is it reverse order?
I never noticed that.
It's the reverse order. I think when they jump off the bridge, it's in order they die. So this, yeah. Paul Tams. Love the intro to the Lost Boys. As soon as the music hits you, and yeah. What's the music? Then you got Keith Sutherland in his blonde glory. Lucky bastard. Still got the hair as well. Unfortunately, hang on. Where am I? Behind everyone. Oh, good evening, Bob. How are you? Equalizer's here. I think Dream Warriors is the best Nightmare film because the ending, the first one makes no sense. Yeah. Well, Dave's coming back for Elm Street 4 watch party with Jim some point in the next month or so. Lost Boys is great. Yeah. Breaking up again, or is it me? I don't think it's an X rental. I think it's the old Warner's one, but it's a Dr. Impossible's here. He'll tell us. All right, got my drink ready.
Nice.
There we go. And then got my little sippy cup. So where are we? Oh yeah, so it's poor security guard who will be on the missing labels later.
Yeah.
And this is the same boardwalk where Dirty Harry ended Sudden Impact. So we've got some easy listening music playing on the radio, apparently. And then, yeah, this song isn't on the album, but it's on the Platoon album. Grooving on a Sunday afternoon.
Right.
Now, we're going to take a shot every time someone says Michael with this one. Hey, Jay's here. Good evening, Jay. People Are Strange by Echo and Money Van. Shit's all over the Doors version. It's a very good cover. Here we go. Santa Carla, where People Are Strange. But apparently, yeah, they filmed in Santa Cruz, but Santa Cruz were trying to get rid of the actual murder capital of the world because there were 3 serial killers in the 70s that were in. Oh, Echo. But now they do annual watches of this film on the beach. Good evening, Reading Movies. How are you? This just looks like a Blackpool Leisure Beach. So where are we? Fashionable Corey Haim. Are you not singing? People are strange when you're a stranger.
When it's strange.
There you go. People come out of the rain when you're strange. Franz, I just think in 1987, critics thought these vampires were too much like Pretty Boys. I wonder what those critics made of Twilight 20 years later. Well, the vampires do sparkle in this one too. If you look at the blood when it gets spilt on the Frog Brothers, it's got glitter in it to make it stand out. Hey, Lendog. He loves the Lost Boys. Who doesn't? Oh, he's got the Lost Boys novelization is written by Craig Shaw Gardner. There you go. I should have assumed it had one. Yes, because it's credited to the couple that wrote it. I just missed their name. And then Jeffrey Bowen was brought in later when the characters were made more mature and to add the jokes. We're not talking about Elm Street tonight. Chat is busy. Must be because of Dave. Yeah, Dave's here. So, what is it? Our Double Impact. Yeah. Double Impact one has got over 60,000 views so far. Let's have a look. I was recently watching an eBay auction for the novelization. It sold for 150 quid. Okay, I can understand you missing out on that. Fright Night is far superior to this. It's a proper vampire flick. Ooh. And I paused the film when I should have been playing it. There we are. So this is the Corey's first film together.
Yeah.
I heard that. Oh, see, Paris hasn't seen the original Fright Night yet. Oh, get that done. Even the sequel's good.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Yes, it is. Yeah, and that the reboot isn't too bad neither. To be
no, that's still good as well. Okay, I got my backup just in case.
Yeah.
The Screen Classics version. Although, which poster do you prefer?
Oh, nice. I'll go with the one in your left hand, I would say. Yeah. Well, no, the other one. Your left.
The original.
Left.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I swapped hands.
That one.
Now, there is a theory that Grandpa is a half vampire. And that root beer is
I would go
animal
along
blood.
with that.
Yeah. And the root beer is animal blood from the ones he stuffs. Gonna top up.
Oh, yeah.
Although this is Pim's, what is it? Pim's cranberry juice and grenadine. So, should keep me going.
Oh, you'll be all right with that.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
You'll be all right.
It's a great cover. I think I have listened to the Bunnymen more. Aren't they an Australian band, Echo and the Bunnymen?
This guy looks it. I always laugh at this muscle-bound guy with the fucking saxophone or whatever it is. It's,
Are you there already? Bloody hell.
yeah. How far away are you from that?
I've just coming. Well, I paused it too long, and then, yeah, it's just zooming in on the beach now. There you go. I'll catch up. Where have you got?
All right.
So that is the great Tim Capello, who
yeah.
Who does the best bit of the film. But yeah, that is he was he's a saxophone player for Tina Turner. He was in the We Don't Need Another Hero video with her. That's when she got noticed, when Schumacher noticed him for this. And then all his stage shows and everything, he's always greased up, so he turned up like that. And then they didn't have a costume for him, so he just went to Home Depot and got some chains that he put around his neck and around his belt. And then, yeah, it was...
yeah. Well, he sticks out.
Yeah. He's in his 60s now, and he's still... he's done it well since SNL did a parody of this. I think it was in 2016 or something. He's had a bit of or 2006 maybe. He had a comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah, had an album deal. He's touring. He's still touring today. He does conventions and everything, and he always finishes with this song.
Nice.
I do miss a saxophone solo. For him to puke at 35 minutes. Oh, hang on.
Ooh, hey.
Yeah, me or my lovely homemade cocktail. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Len Dog. This is my natural attire.
Oh, it's very smart.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Slasher Fred, I read that this movie was originally thought to be a Goonies type of vampire movie. The character of Star was originally written as a male character. Yes, I heard the same. It was supposed to be young kids that were vampires.
Mm.
But it was more family friendly. And then they changed it. So in the credits, you will see there's Kelly Jo Minter is credited as one of the main cast. And if you look closely over the shoulder in a minute, she's the assistant in the video shop. There she is.
Oh,
they cut all her scenes out. There is a Goonies tape somewhere in the shop, but you can probably only see on a HD version. Because it's Richard Donner producing, and he directed that, and then Corey Feldman's in this. Have you seen the sequels to this?
Unfortunately, yes. I have, yeah. Well, do you know what? The second one is bad. Like,
Yes.
it's awful. Like, it just, and I haven't watched it since that I've seen it. The third one, I'm not going to say it's good, but it's miles better than what the second one is.
I'm glad we agree on that. Oh, I see there's a Goonie standee in the background. There it is. Ooh, and some lovely old Warner tapes. But yeah, it is because it gets the Frog Brothers back together to fight vampires, which is what you want. But
exactly. Like the second one, just I don't even know what they were thinking with it. I've got to be honest.
It was
with
just
you.
piss poor remake, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it basically was, yeah.
Because there's been some comic book sequels. The original, there was going to be a sequel where it's the a female, like goth girls vampires, was going to be an idea, but yeah, that would have been good. So we get the comic book scene.
Do you know what? I don't even remember what the second movie is like. I don't remember.
Peter Sutherland's youngest brother, or in it, as the bad guy, because there's a theory in there that because Keith Sutherland's character was killed with horns, not steak, that he survived, and then eventually recovered and made more vampires. But this comic shop was still going. Well, it was a real comic shop, and then the owner's on the pinball machine somewhere in this scene. And then, he's got the Destroy All Vampires comic book, and it's signed by the cast, and you used to be able to take pictures with it. They've moved the shop now, still not on the boardwalk, but a newer shop. But crap, I'm behind. How many beers have you had today, Savage?
Hang on, let me count.
All right, you can. It's definitely more 6 or more. Oh, there you go. It is 6. He's got 2 hands. I like Fright Night, but this has a better soundtrack. Okay, we'll get on to that.
8.
It's just a Sunday for that. Even the internet is pissed. Yes. Hopefully not too many. He's on with me later. Yeah, so we'll have to cut him off. I'm not
it's a bit weird for me to start with on the internet. It looks like it's all right now, so I'm fine. It wasn't me. It's me internet.
The stolen internet.
But it seems to be going well. So.
No way is he making that. He's tough enough. I'm not. I'll be asleep. I'm getting tired now. We're making a poll now, or a pool, whether you'll make it to the end credits.
You people just don't know me, do you?
He was drinking 8 pints when he was 12.
Exactly. This is nothing.
Do you enjoy the remake? One last nightmare question.
The remake? Absolutely fucking not. No.
That's why he's doing part 4 with me and Jim next month, or this month, or whenever.
At some point, we need to sort that out. By the way,
Jim has mentioned it.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Fright Night 2. Yeah, well, Fright Night 2 didn't even get a cinema release in the UK. It went straight to VHS, which is even weirder.
It is weird.
That's a good film. But yeah, another one that doesn't have a proper release.
I like the sequel to Fright Night. It's actually not that bad.
It's good. It's got a good cast.
Yeah.
It even has a trans character in it. So how's that for progress?
Hey, well before its time as well.
Yeah, proper job. Not forced in there.
Yeah. But
I think
Nightmare
is the best one, yes.
They lean towards more comedy with the sequel, but I thought it worked, to be honest. Like, if you're going to do it, like, I think that was the right way to.
Yeah, they have to take the piss of what happened in the first one.
Yeah.
Well, someone start the argument. So which one is the better album?
Oh, what a question.
It is. It's tough because these are 2 great soundtracks.
Do Do you know what? They're both great, and there's no
Exactly.
denying.
That's a good enough answer, isn't it?
But I will say, like, I still listen to the Fright Night soundtrack more now than what I do Lost Boys.
I think I've turned. I used to be old Lost Boys, but can't rock too much because my back gives up. So yeah, Corey Feldman is doing a Clint Eastwood impression. No, sorry, Stallone. The other one's doing Clint, I think. To be tough, even though because he's got the Rambo headband. Hey, Don's here. I still believe. Nos is here. Hello there. Hello, Nos. Rumor has it the reason Fright Night 2 doesn't have an official release is due to the Mendez family having the rights. Oh, okay, yes. I do remember that now. Thank you, fans. They got taken out. Everyone's rocking out Still Believe. If you ever watch the deleted scenes, she does have some lines. I did think so. I don't think she had much of a part, but yeah, she did appear more than over the shoulder. How are things, friends? There are no sequels to this. Don't. Blasphemy.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, it's all right, the third one, but yeah, the second one makes no sense. It's just a
The
literal remake.
The third one's actually okay, but nowhere near the level that this is.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Michael Myers. I forgot to mention that in the Out for Justice live stream. That Kelly Jo Minter doesn't have much luck in films. She's gets beaten up in the beginning of the film. And do we fancy Jamie Gertz?
Oh yeah, why not?
Because
Absolutely.
originally, Joe Schumacher envisioned Star as a blonde waif-like girl, but I think it was Keith Sutherland worked with her on Solar Babies and said she might be good, and she is.
Very good.
And then we get Alex Winter from Bill and Ted's fame.
Yeah.
Who's, I think this is his first proper role because he was in Death Wish 3 as one of the street punks.
Yeah, he actually was, yeah. I was going to say, was this before Bill and Ted?
Well, Bill and Ted came out in 88, but it was filmed in 86, I think. It just took a long time to come out.
It took a couple of years for that to come out.
Yeah.
Right.
And then it was a big hit. Oh, he hasn't seen the Lost Boys sequels. Yeah, you're not losing anything. It's the same with the 30 Days of Night sequel. That was a great first film, and then they made a straight-to-video weird film that had no bearing on being 30 Days or Night.
Yeah. That sequel to that 30 Days of Night is awful. Have you seen it? Oh.
I thought, how the hell did you do? Oh, never mind. Next question. Oh, Rob said, good evening, Rob. He loves this movie. I still believe now the cover version that is in this film is better than the original by The Call. Thank you, Franz. I forgot about that. Yeah, The Call wrote the original or performed it. Oh, it sounds like the lead singer doing an Arnie impression. I gotta hear that now. Yeah, it does ring a bell about the Mendez brothers. If you watched, what's it called, Cable Guy, the Ben Stiller side story in that on the tellies, where the twin brothers murdered their parents or something. I can't remember.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's basically what happened to the Mendez brothers.
I heard something about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fright Night, and this movie, if you guys ever see Bordello Bud, Corey Feldman and Chris Sarandon kind of reverse their roles. I forgot he was in that. You seen that? It's like a Tales of the Crypt film.
I've never even heard of it till now.
Oh, it's fun. It's well, Corey Feldman's not in it that much, but it's
When did this one come out? Is this a 90s one, is it, or something?
Yeah, it was mid-90s that one came out.
Right, okay.
But it's a brothel, like it says, with vampires. But you're a big fan of Vamp, aren't you? So.
Oh, I love that movie, mate. Like, I generally, it's so underappreciated for me.
I must admit, I didn't like it when it first saw it back when it came out, but I've grown to love it now. and I need to get it on VHS.
I was just such a huge fan of it. I shouldn't have watched it when I did, to be honest. I was far too young, but it was just visually for me. It just always stuck out. With like the green and the pink on the bill. It just
the fluorescence and everything. Isn't it? I remember the trailer, seeing it loads.
Yeah,
just you, come on. Michael's a tough guy. Now he's got his leather jacket. How far are you willing to go, Michael? Quick, take a shot, said Michael.
Just don't even bother, Michael. It's all right. Like if I was Michael in this movie, the credits would have come up a long time ago. The movies wouldn't even have bothered.
Yeah. So I think Michael is said like 168 times in this or something. So don't take a shot. Diane Wiest is a terrific actress. Definitely the right choice. Yeah. What else? I remember she was in Parenthood. And what else? Something else I'm trying to think of. We got the Doors poster.
She's been in a lot of things.
Yeah. I think she was good in Bright Lights, Big City.
The Michael J. Fox one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that for a long time, but.
No, same.
Oh, so Fright Night 2 has the girl from In the Mouth of Madness. Oh, Julie Carmen. Yes, I was going to say. I was thinking of Charlie Brewster's girlfriend.
Yeah.
Marco Food. Fancy Chinese.
Really good.
There we go. Julie Carmen, yes. So, yeah, she was in Fright Night 2 and In the Mouth of Madness, so she's got some horror pedigree. Lost Boys soundtrack for Nos. Love them both, though. There we go. Roddy McDowall takes on the Lost Boys. I'd watch that. Yes. CGI that now.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, people are reading a lot into this that he's got a Rob Lowe poster in his bedroom. But that's it. Although I had Arnie and Sly and people like that in mine, so
yeah,
I can't see. And he's got a large Swatch watch. There's Granddad with his beaver. But apparently the Rob Lowe pictures there because Schumacher did St. Elmo's Fire with him in the week before or the film before this.
Right. Okay.
There's a really standoff interview of Fright Night actress online. It's really bizarre. Maybe I won't speak to her then.
Yeah, best leave that one alone.
Yeah, she's quit acting. I know she's because I started following on Instagram to see what she's up to. But yeah, she's on the strikes picket lines. Oh yeah, so you got Reform School Girls poster on the other side. A lot of female nudity in that one. And Brian, let's bleed, pig from Cobra.
Yeah.
And then you got John Kreese as a werewolf type monster who was the werewolf in Monster Squad as well.
Yeah, you see, you mentioned that to me before. That blew my mind actually, because I never ever.
Yeah, I don't he looks the same, but I never picked it up.
Yeah.
Katie, how are you? Congratulations on 1,000 subs.
Oh, congratulations! But like in the Monster Squad one, you never you hardly see him, so you can't really put two and two together with that.
No. Plus, yeah, John Kreese doesn't wear the makeup in that one. He does I believe, in the Fright Night ones. Hey, Sean's here. Fright Night should have been first. Damn it. Well, I made it a democracy, which it's my fault.
Oh, Sean, we're leaving the best till last. There you go.
Ooh, spoilers for his opinions. She's in A Nightmare on Elm Street and she plays Alice's friend. Is that Julie Carmen or someone else? Or is it the girl from Charlie Brewster's girlfriend? I can't remember what else she's in.
Don't mention Nightmare on Elm Street Part 5 to me, please.
Oh, we'll do that one. Instead of going on Mike's tonight, we'll do Elm Street 5.
No. No, I'm done. I will never, ever, ever watch that movie again. Ever. Ever.
We'll see.
Oh, you're going to ask me to do a watch party of Part 5?
You can never say no to me.
Gertz
was in, Renegades with Keith as well, and Lou Diamond Phillips. It's not bad for thriller, that one.
It's okay.
I had no idea Fright Night 2 was straight video here. I would have only been 5 or 6 at the time. Yeah.
Yeah, it came
I
out.
was surprised.
It came out in '88, wasn't it? I think. Like it was 3 years after the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I would have been the same, France. I would have been about 7, 8 years old when it came out.
Fucking young people.
I know.
So this originally had a budget of 20 million. Then Joel Schumacher changed the story, so they made it 8.5.
Fucking
joke was on him.
Jesus, what did he change? What did he take out?
I don't know. Because it still made 32 million and then a shitload on home video.
Yeah.
But it's July 31st, 1987, United States. When did we get it? Ooh.
So, all right, okay. So when did America get it? Did you say? Sorry, when?
July 31st, 1987.
July 31st, 1987.
This is a summer movie, apparently. Yeah, blood, right.
Back then. Back then, we had to wait a long time for movies. I'm going to say. Do you know what? I'm going to say January '88, just to like.
I would have thought so as well, but it was October 23rd, '87, which is not bad. So it's what are we on? 26th anniversary this month.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that. Cry, little sister.
I shall not.
I think that's one of. I think it's the Cry Little Sister song that was written based on the script, not the film.
Right.
They read the script and wrote the song without seeing the film. Hey, here we go. Yes. Estela Daniel Garcia. Love the Fright Night Dart Club scene. That's a good
yes. One. Yes.
We'll get to that in an hour or so.
My favorite song in that movie is when they're actually going into the nightclub. I forget what it's called, like Armies of the Night or something. It's
Armies of the Night are coming, they're coming. Yeah, well, you can sing along to that later.
That's my favorite song in the soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. I still listen to it my playlist right now.
Yeah, well, never mind that. Hello, everyone. Yep. Love the Lost Boys saxophone music scene. Yeah,
he's a beefcake.
It's the one thing everyone remembers from the film. Peter Vincent hype. Yeah, I do love Peter Vincent. I think what makes Max such a great character, you don't realize that he's the bad guy till the end. Well, why don't we discuss that while bombs away? Spoilers for a 40-year-old film.
How could you slash your bread?
Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. There's a couple of people I don't think have seen this. What about the test that they do? Well, after he's invited in, you can't. Garlic, holy water doesn't work. What do you make of that story? You just gloss over it, don't you?
Hey,
you just ignore it.
Well, you would, yeah.
Yeah, because they don't get invited in, and then they all get slaughtered. Spoilers.
I wouldn't even do this test now that they're doing. Why would you hang under a train going over a
yeah,
just one
peer pressure. But what happens in between him falling and waking up?
And they're all laughing their heads off like it's nothing.
Yeah, how many kids have died?
Well,
and the sixth film. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah. The thing is, as well, it's a very long train.
It is. It's one of those cargo ones, I guess. And they're all dropping into the pit. But that's a... See, it still looks great, that effect, where they're dropping into the smoke and everything. Even from the long shot. Lost Boys 2 is atrocious, yeah. Who the hell thought that was a good idea?
It's absolutely...
little sister. Oh, Fright Night 2 has the bowling scene, yeah.
Yes.
You've always got to pull ahead. There you go. Bill and Ted was delayed because the DEG went bankrupt and sat it on the shelf for 2 years. Yeah.
You know what? I
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because it's Lost in Shadows. Lost in the Shadows. That's on there. Was it the bike racing scene, wasn't it? There's a clip of the Menendez brothers in court in Natural Born Killers. Not surprising. It's a good film for that to be in. And he's down. And this doesn't look good, but he's obviously standing there leaning backwards.
It makes no sense. How does he end up in bed? You watch him fall into the bed. How? How does
he
that
blanks
work?
out, does some bad things with 4 boys or whatever it is, 4 men. Like you've never had a night like that. Peter Vincent is a charming and goofy vampire. That is true.
He's awesome, man. I love David Tennant's kind of version of Peter Vincent. I thought he was really good.
I thought it was a good idea to change it to like a Vegas entertainer.
Yeah. Vampires from John Carpenter is great. Absolutely agree with you, sir.
Me and Jeff are doing that later in the month.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you never asked me.
We're not doing the trilogy. Huggy. You got Elm Street 4. What do you want?
I absolutely love John Carpenter's vampires, mate. It's such a guilty pleasure of mine. I love it.
Guilty? What is it?
Oh, it's shit. It is. But, James Woods as Jack Crow is just amazing.
Paddy's here. Good evening, Paddy. Good evening, everyone. I think Roger Daltrey's Don't Let the Sun Go Near Me is better than Elton John's version. Yeah, I'd go with that. I can't find the right romantic line.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go for
for fuck's sake.
I'll be back.
Don't touch your phone. It'll play up. Right. Remember Roddy McDowell from Bed, Knobs and Broomsticks? No, I don't. I haven't seen that in a very long time. Bobbing along. Use Windex as aftershave. Why not? Now, I think it's the comic books that have the Widow, whatever it is tonight. Who does it say here? The Widow. It's not going to say, is it? The Widow Johnson apparently is the head vampire. So she's the one that made Grandpa half vampire, whatever it is. And then she's making more vampires in the comic books, I think. Franz bought Vamp on Blu-ray recently. Never seen it. It's good. Nos agrees with Paddy about Elton John and Roger Daltrey. Oh, here they go. So how did this work? They turn out. 2 dogs played a Nook, and then they've got a different stripe on the head. One's got a lower stripe, if you want to spot the difference. Grace Jones is pretty scary at the best of times. Yeah, not alone when she's naked and a vampire.
Absolutely. Yeah. Her like strip, though. It's not even a strip scene, but her dance scene in that movie is just weird. Like, just so weird. But apparently, like, even the director, they didn't have a clue what she was going to do. They just like set it up to film it, and even they were like shocked by the end of it.
Yep, that's what I heard.
You
know, Vamp film needs more love. Yes, well, we'll do that one.
It does. Gareth, I'm going to put my finger now. If you do Vamp, you got to have me there.
Fine.
All right.
It was going to be Exorcist 2, but we'll do Vamp. No, I prefer the cover of Staying Alive by Entrance. You can go away right now, Jay. Than the Bee Gees original. That's a terrible version. They say Michael is more than. They say more Michael more in this than Carol Ann in Poltergeist 3.
Oh God!
Oh, that's another one.
Good shout.
Drinking game. That is, yeah. Oh, so there we go. See, we never had that here where missing children were featured on the back of milk cartons. Well, we didn't have milk cartons as such, but not big ones.
Well, we never had that in the UK, did we? I never remember
Nah.
No.
I guess it's a good idea in America if it's local milk and stuff, but
yeah.
And why the hell is he singing this song? That well, not on the soundtrack. I ain't got a man. What 80s kid is singing that one? The stuff in the charts.
I'm just more upset because I remember doing that when I was a kid, kind of like putting like all the stuff in me hair and shit. And I don't have any hair anymore. It's my heart.
You're gonna mop head and do it. Mr. Frost with John. Oh, Mr. Frost. I don't know this. What's this? Jeff Goldblum. Mr. Frost is a great horror film. Doesn't ring a bell. Have a look at that one.
Mr. Frost with Jeff Goldblum.
Oh, Weast is Fox's mum in the flashbacks of Bright Lights, Big City. Oh, Anook's pissed off. Michael's panting and outside the door. What's he gonna do? Yeah, I love the grandfather at the end of Lost Boys 1. Yeah. How is the granddad? Does he like look through the window, see where everyone's positioned, then gets in the truck, then reverses it through the building, or does he just do a J-turn as he's going up the drive and reverse it through without nooking?
Yeah. You would like to think that he had a little look first, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he knew where everyone was and they weren't going anyway. Right. Oh, I'm way behind. Brian Thompson from Werewolf was great in The Ghoul, as the Ghoul. Yeah. Is that Werewolf the TV show? Because the werewolf actor from Fright Night 2 was in Real Genius, yes, and Running Scared with Billy Crystal. Yeah, John Kreese is great in Real Genius and Running Scared. He's such. I did ask him all, but he said he's got nothing to promote at the moment, so he's not doing anything. I wonder if Patrick felt Speed 2 Cruise Control was a good choice after the. So
man, he must have got offered some money to do that sequel. He must have.
What was who's Jason Patrick's dad?
What, in real life?
Yeah. And what famous 70s horror film is he in?
I generally don't know.
All right, we'll leave it to the chat. See if they know. If I'm doing Elm Street 5, Sean's jumping out the window. Okay, no Elm Street 5.
Me too.
Even ironically.
You will see it.
Kelly Joe. Kelly Joe went to play the friend in Nightmare 5 and also in The People Under the Stairs. Okay, Nightmare 5 is shit.
Yeah, it is shit.
No, go check out my Day's review. You'll see a different. A man knocked down by life.
Oh, I hate it so much. It's so shit. No, it's bad.
Think about Heather Holloway lookalike for Jamie Kurtz's character. Doesn't rings a bell.
I will say this: at least part 5 isn't as bad as Freddy's Dead.
Yeah, I don't. Was it part 5 didn't get a cinema release either in the UK?
Oh, I don't. I was far too young then, mate. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I think there was Friday the 13th Part 8, Elm Street 5, and Halloween 5. I think only Friday the 13th got a cinema release. It's one of them 3.
Did Friday the 13th get a cinema release in the UK?
The Part 8, I think. One of the, I can't remember which one it is that didn't.
Yeah.
One of those films didn't, and I think.
Yeah.
2 of those films didn't go. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Part 8 probably, but it feels like it would have.
Yeah. Nightflyer is a good vampire film as well. Yes, Stephen King's Nightflyer.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, I think it's a TV movie with Miguel Ferrer. But yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Eating maggots. How do they taste?
Like maggots?
Like a Scouser's finding a kebab on the floor.
That's harsh.
Why not? Was it really 1998 we got it? I think, yeah, if that's Bill and Ted. Jamie Gertz was also in Solar Babies. Less Than Zero. Twister, of course Twister, unfortunately. Jersey Girl. Oh, yeah, I've got Jersey Girl in the lot on X Rental.
She wasn't Twister. She played the original, like, girlfriend or... Yes.
The new wife that he dumps.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Bill Paxton's like girl that he takes there. Yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. One way to make Savage to watch part 5 is tell him he's watching a different film only he's watching part 5. Shh. Fright Night later, everyone. Fright Night.
I thought you people really liked me. Apparently not.
Well, obviously not. Wow, yeah. Everyone's watching because of you. Do you know who also started Jamie Gertz and Solo Babies? Was it Keitha? I think it was Keitha. This movie has significantly more mullets than Roadhouse. That is true.
That is true.
With big hair in this.
And we also did a watch party of Roadhouse. So if you want to go back in time,
give that 60,000 views, that'd be very appreciated.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Is that what we're up to in that double impact one now?
I think so. It was 50 last time I looked. So it keeps coming up every day as 1,500 people are watching it every day. People are tired.
Amazing.
People need the
There's got to be something wrong with that.
Yeah, something. I don't know if there's something hidden messages or something in there somewhere. Yeah, I forget because she looks totally different in Twister. Not as hot.
Me too, Michael. Me too. I completely forgot, and I like Twister as well.
Hang on, we got Slasher Freddy. We got Michael Myers. Is there a Jason in the house? Yeah, the carnival music in this.
Now you know.
I don't know why it's on the album. Alexi Sale. Oh, is it? A bit of trivia for the nightclub. Oh, I'll use this later. It's the same one as used in Brian De Palma's Body Double. Yep. I was going to try and remember that. Max only appeared at night. That is another thing that's true. He works in the video shop.
Max only appears at
the night.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Nowadays, Jamie Gertz is part owner of the Atlantic Hawks basketball team. She's often the public face for press releases. Thank you, Don.
Cheers, man.
And
that's handy to
see her for a while.
I bet you she still looks good as well. I bet you.
I can't remember. I've seen Solar Babies, and it wasn't that long at work, a few years ago, but I can't remember much about it. It's a sci-fi, futuristic, apocalyptic desert film, I think. That's what I remember. Evening Master of the 80s. Good evening to you. Oh, there we go. And then we get a zoom in on the missing child, and it's Laddie. Grandpa's looking happy. Could have done a triple bill: Lost Boys, Fright Night, and Near Dark. I don't have Near Dark on VHS.
I have. Here's one that's going to surprise. Right, Sean. I'm sorry.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. I have never watched Near Dark. I've never seen it.
Right.
But I really want to see it, but it's so hard to get a hold of.
It isn't. It's not. I haven't seen it anywhere, to be fair.
Yeah, I know that it's. I know that Bill Paxton's in it. I know that. Is it Lance? Oh, what's his name? Sorry.
Lance Henrik's in it. Bill Paxton.
That's right.
And the other lady from Janine, whatever. And
yeah,
I think she's from Aliens.
Yeah. I've heard it's really good, and I've heard that from a lot of people, but I've never seen it myself.
So you've just ignored everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, Jason Patrick's father. Who's that? The Lost Boys has Final Girl from Elm Street, The People on the Stairs, and Popcorn. Okay, that's Kelly Jo Minter, is it? No. Is it Kelly? Yeah, Kelly Jo Minter. We're looking at them. Hello, Kel. How are you? There was a vampire movie in the 2000s called The Forsaken.
Yeah, it had your man from what was that fucking kiddies teenage Dawson's Creek. I'm sure it had a guy in that. Not Dawson, but like a dark-haired lad that was in Final Destination. I think was in that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Never watched it, but I know that.
We got there in the end. It's Vampire Magic, Dave. There you go. I don't know how
Is that what it is? All right, cheers. Cheers, mate.
Good Man in a Bad Time is my favorite song from Fright Night. That is a good one. Also, like Rock Myself to Sleep. But yeah, we've got Bradford Hill. Well, we'll discuss that later. Carpenter's Vampires is definitely his last decent movie. Well, yes, because I think, was it only The Ward after that, or was there something else?
Michael, I wouldn't say decent. I wouldn't, but I just love it. I just love it. Yes, mate. Yes. I'll tell you what, mate. I've got it on Blu-ray. It's up there somewhere. I'll grab it in a second. I love it. Love it. But I've got the there's 3 of them.
Yes, I'm trying to find them here.
3 in a box set. Yeah. The other 2 are 10.
Well, I've got one, that one on VHS, one of them on X Rental, and another one on DVD. I can't remember which one round it is, but I think it's this, because was it Bon Jovi is in the second one, is it?
Yeah, yes, mate. Yeah. I don't know whether he's in the 3rd one because I have it, but I've never, ever, ever seen it.
Oh, sorry, it's a sex tape. I forgot to cut out. Oops. But
that is true, actually, Franz. That he actually does. I think that's probably what
that is probably one of the people he was basing on, wasn't
it? Yeah. He's brilliant.
So here we get a. Is this the reverse shot or is this the real shot? Because I think they filmed this bit, the sea going into the cave, and then they go in, and then later on they showed them coming out of the cave, point POV, and it's the sea is in reverse because they filmed it just reverse that shot. It's Paul Roddy McDowell. He was awesome in everything. We'll discuss more of him later. The Daltrey cover is epic. There you go. Vamp also had Michelle Pfeiffer's sister Dee Dee Pfeiffer.
And she
she appears in a lot of films. Hang on, I've got two 80s horror films here, and none of them have nudity in. What are we wasting our time with these for?
No, mate, I'll be fine. Like, I don't know, mate, I'll be all right. Don't worry about it. I'll be there.
JT's already cancelled. There was only a 70% chance of that happening.
Gobshite.
Robert Russell from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and Weird Science. Yes, he is.
Yes.
What else was he in? There was something else. Oh, Sometimes They Come Back.
He was in that as well, yeah.
The first half of the movie feels like a murder mystery. Hang on, which one are we doing? Is that Vamp?
Which one are we talking about with that?
I'm so far behind. Sorry, people. There you go. I just saw an Alaskan Malamute. Malamute? Yeah, that's what. What's his name? Nanook is. And then, what's the bad guy called? He has a white Alsatian. Are you drinking wine or beer? Oh, one gone. There you go. I'm back again. Are you drinking wine or beer there?
Yeah. Hang on.
Where's it all gone? Oh, come to me as it goes. Just come to me. Oh, we're going to nip the shop in our intermission. There will be a few minutes intermission if we swap films over. So, yes, there you go. Sean's got it. Jason Miller is... Jason Miller is Jason Patrick's dad, who was in The Exorcist as Father Karras.
Right. Do you know what? I never, ever knew that. So.
I always forget. Now, I think Jason Patrick has a famous daughter who's an actress.
Yes.
Who is it?
Oh, fucking no. Now you asked me, don't you?
This is the level. Jason Miller Priest. Yeah, too late. First, got it. Another one with Jeff Goldblum, the Mad Monkey. Another one I've never heard of. Always. The fact that Keanu chose being pelted with bottles of piss of Speed 2 tells you how bad the script must have been. Was this bottles of piss movie? Oh, New Nightmare is his least favorite. Hate that movie. Okay.
Do you know what? I kind of understand that, but
I loved it when it came out, but I haven't loved it as much on a rewatch.
I kind of understand that, but at the same time, I watched them kind of back to back, so I would definitely say that New Nightmare is better than 5 and 6.
Well, yes.
I would,
unless you see 6 in 3D, its original format.
Doesn't even matter.
I'd go on a cruise with Sandra Bullock, no problem. Yes. So would I. Even now.
So,
Freddy's Revenge is my favorite. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's part 2, isn't it?
So yeah. So Jason Takes Manhattan went to the video here. So which one of the films?
Okay.
Went to the cinema. See how that one. Liam Neeson auditioned for Dracula in the Monster Squad. Yeah, I think he would.
He did.
He almost had it. I think he pulled out more than at the last minute, and then they had to get the other guy in, who's very good. Not as good as me as a vampire.
Of course not.
What?
Yeah.
They're not glowing as much as I thought they would.
I don't know whether that terrifies me or turns me on, Gareth, to be honest.
You're going to put something near my mouth. You got to watch out. Jamie Gertz was in some TV series called Square Pegs and Still Standing. Neither of those rings a bell.
No idea what that is.
How many minutes left of the Lost Boys watch party? We are 55 minutes into the film, and it's a 137-minute film. Then there's going to be a short intermission, and then we'll start Fright Night, because I guess Dave's going to get more booze.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Waxwork Part 1, Vampire and Werewolf segments. Oh, Waxworks. Yeah, I do like Waxwork, the film.
That's another one I've never seen either.
Oh, come on, Dave.
I know, mate. Look, listen. There's a reason why I started my channel. It's because to watch movies like that, right? There's a reason.
Well, there's 2 Waxworks films to put on your list, then.
I believe so. The
first remind me about
that. I think. So, I know. It looks good.
You've got a very long list, haven't you?
Yes. It's like that.
Pages.
It really is. Bob,
can we get Fright Night already? This is shit. They're equal films. Oh, there you go. Mike's looked. 53,000 views on our Double Impact.
Cheers, mate.
Van Damage. Double the Van Damage.
Yeah. That was a good one, though. I think it's more because of us, because we were so entertained.
It was us. Nothing to do with the film or the poster or the thumbnail.
Nothing.
The deceptive thumbnails. Thank you. Welcome, Gregor. RCS Evil Dead returns in the Fright Night comics. We'll get to that.
Does he really? Oh, that's cool.
Who's this?
Oh,
You coming to say hello?
what are you in now?
Because I'm a vampire.
No.
Oh, giving the sun nightmares. You gonna say hello to Uncle Dave? You gonna watch Lost Boys with us? Vampires. No. Get to bed. School night. Yeah, no school. Yeah, go to school like that. You end up like this guy. Stealing stereos when you're 12.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's what Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie taught me.
Come on. Oh,
If I wanted to be a ninja, I need to rob stuff.
I said this before. One of the things I've seen on YouTube is an audience reaction to Friday the 13th Part 8 on release. And the one person who slagged it off is some Welsh bloke on holiday. Oh, that's going to be interesting to find.
We'll have to find that. Or send a link. Send a link.
Yeah, I'll have to. Ah, yes, Amanda Burst. I knew her from Marriage with Children before I saw Fright Night.
And what I love about that is in Fright Night, right? She's supposed to be playing she's supposed to be like 17 or something. She's clearly like
Well,
20.
I forget later on she was 27, I think, and Charlie Bruce is like 25.
So clearly.
And it was like a year before she started Married with Children, where she plays a married woman.
Oh
yeah, I love Friday the 13th Part. I know Mike does.
no.
As he did a watch party.
I no. I'm not
okay.
Not a fan.
It's a bit too technical for our Dave.
What's
If you can't get the DVD on a street corner in the high street, I think that's forgetting films to watch.
Oh, all right. No, I'm innocent, Mike.
Sleepers is a great Jason Patrick film. I don't think I've ever seen Sleepers. It's too dark for me.
That's the one with Brad Pitt in, I think, as well.
Is it? I know it's got a big star cast. Hang on, I'll be back.
Yeah. I think it's like Kevin Bacon, Brad Pitt.
He's not ready. Punk. 80s war movie called The Beast. That's another one I don't know. Are there any vampires in this vampire movie? Because it's an hour in and they still have heard the attack in the woods. Oh, Sleepers is a favourite Jason Patrick film. He hasn't actually done that many films, has he? I remember him in Narc.
Narc.
Ray Liotta.
Tell you what, mate, Narc is fucking brilliant. Like, yeah. If you're going to ask me, probably what one of my favourite films of Jason Patrick is, Narc is up there.
Right, hang on. Now.
Do you know what, mate? You're not the only one to say that, Franz. I mean, there's been a lot of people that I know that have seen all the movies like Near Dark, Fright Night, Lost Boys, and they all say like Near Dark is their best one. So, just for whatever reason, mate, it's just passed me by. I don't know why. It just has. But I've always see it. But it's very hard to find and buy. Like it just really is.
Yeah, it's a lot more serious than these two films.
Yeah. I'll get it. I will get it. I will watch it one day.
I won't spoil it.
No, but I was just saying to Franz there, like out the three, the amount of times that I actually hear people say that Near Dark is their favorite out the three is a lot.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. This is when it gets dark because their faces change. Apparently, Keith was 17 when he did this, but they thought he was 18, so he then corrected them because he'd have to have, I think, supervision and stuff like that on the sets. But
yeah,
the bit where they bite the guy's skull.
I mean, the movie is like, because if you think about it before here, it hasn't really been that brutal. It's been quite tame.
Yes.
Now this part is pretty not graphic, but
there's a few bits, isn't there? Rope, throat lip ripping, bites, and
yeah.
Apparently, one of the guys they've already killed in this film at the beginning. So he's one of the other punks. He's, but sorry, Slasher Fred was on about. Yes, I remember Rush. It was about drug addicts or something, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. What's her name? She was mentioned earlier. Blonde actress. Jennifer Jason Leigh. The Lost Boys film with Kevin Bacon as Max, the character, would be great, while an aged Woody Harrelson as grandfather would make it tremendous. Yeah, they could bring back some 80s people for a remake, couldn't they?
Do you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if The Lost Boys does get remade at some point.
Well, yes.
You know,
so,
it's going to happen, isn't it?
Now you know what we are, and now we know what you are. The Ghost of Mars, of course. I've somehow forgotten about that. The
good
Bird and the Escape.
You should forget about that movie as well.
It's got Species Woman. It's got David Statham, isn't it? Ice Cube.
It's it's really terrible.
Yeah, that's why Near Dark is more serious. That's why it doesn't really count because these are more horror comedies or comedy horrors, aren't they? Lost Poison. Yeah, we're watching both back to back. So in 40 minutes, we'll be watching Fright Night. Rush with Patrick is awesome. Yeah, that's not a happy film though. Kronos the Shed, Suck, We Own the Night, Byzantium, Only Lovers Left Alive, and Jacob's Wife are great vampire films. I've heard of some of those.
I've not seen any of them.
I'm trying to think. I've seen them. I've heard of them.
The Jacob's Wife one I've heard. That's the Barbara Cranston. Yes, Barbara Cranston. I want to say.
Could be.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh yes, sorry. There is tits in Fright Night. Sorry. Yeah, the hooker who was. Well, I remember she is a Playboy model.
Yes, she is. Yeah, that's the one that Charlie watches him bite from. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Twilight Saga. Paris is obsessed with. There you go. Speaking to some straight guys here, so we can't comment on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a better vampire film, but it's not as fun as Near Dark. Fright Night has some boobies in the windows. Yes, fine.
We know.
I'm an idiot.
Can't wait.
Has anyone seen My Best Friend is a Vampire? I rented it when I was 12. Can't remember a thing about it. I saw it recently because it's just been re-released on Blu-ray. But now I can't remember much about it. It's not great, but it's not like the level of these two films. It's still a fun film. If you like low budget comedy.
Wasn't Jim Carrey was in a vampire movie in the 80s, wasn't
he? Once Bitten.
Once Bitten. That's it. Yeah.
He auditioned for Michael in this, apparently, but
really,
apparently, but who's to say how many people auditioned?
Well, famous. Yeah. Very true. Very true.
Loving this costume. Scene where Michael and the Frog Brothers get holy water from the church kind of reminds me of the scene in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 where Gordon and Audrey does the same thing. Yeah, they do the same in Fright Night 2 as well.
Yes.
Now, I think, if I remember rightly, from the last time I did this film, the church was a fake. It was just a set, but it was a lot smaller than they expected. But I could be mixing my films up. Good Halloween films: The Midnight Hour and The Lady in White.
Oh, The Lady in White.
That sounds familiar.
That's the one with a lad called Lucas something. I can't remember his last name.
Lucas Haas.
Yes.
From E.T.
Yeah. Yes.
I've seen it many years ago.
That was
Midnight Hour war
film. That Lady in White, though, I remember actually being a decent. It's actually a good movie. Yeah. I haven't seen it for
Near Dark bar scene is magnificent. Yeah, no spoilers. Near Dark has Bill Paxton. Yeah, he's great in that. I have seen it. Hang on, which one's this? My Best Friend was Vampire. It was known as I was a teenage vampire in the UK. That's why.
Right. Which one was that one? Sorry.
That was My Best Friend is a Vampire.
Okay. All right. Didn't we have one in
Bill Paxton? He was.
Didn't we have one in the UK, like a vampire motorcycle one? You knew what I was going to go with.
Neil Morrissey. I bought a vampire motorcycle. It's pretty good, actually. It's pretty good.
So, I haven't seen it. I don't know. I just remember the cover of it in the video shop.
Yeah, I've seen trailers, but it's not too bad. It's as you'd expect.
Yeah,
low budget British vampire films.
Yeah, vampire motorcycle.
So here come the Frog Brothers. Here we go. If you vamp out at any moment, I will stake you without hesitation.
I will say this, man. The Frog Brothers are the best part of this movie. Like
they are, and then we're just an hour and 7 minutes in.
Yeah,
and they're only in it a limited time. So this is the first of the Corey films. Then we got License to Drive, Dream a Little Dream, and Dream a Little Dream 2, and then you got blown
Was
away
it-
with a
maybe,
shagging.
maybe,
They call it.
maybe I'm getting this completely wrong, mate. But were they in the movie with Cynthia Rothrock?
Corey Haim was twice. 2 films running. No, I forget what it's called now. But yeah, it wasn't a martial arts film. It was Corey Haim on the run with his dad, and then
Right.
she was
Okay.
the bad guy. Freeway.
Right.
What am I thinking of? Someone will tell me when I eventually get there. Oh, sorry, reading movies. France. The only thing I remember out is the opening dream sequence where the main character gets his dick cut off with guards and she is. I think that's. I can't remember that. Best Friend of Vampire now. Yeah. So interesting. I went in the UK with the title. Yeah, I don't know if it's one of those that change names because I remember the film as both titles coming out. But Lance Henriksen intimidated a cop in Near Dark Wardrobe and Makeup on the Road, which made the cop go for his gun for what Bill Paxton said from what. But yeah, I remember that story. He was going home or going to set and he was in his makeup and vampire costume.
Right.
Oh, Waxworks is shite. Get this man off my channel. I know if it's not A24, he's not watching it, but not everyone's as sad as me. Waxworks will take a vote on that one.
At least Mike would just tell you straight.
Yeah. Oh, don't. Yeah. I remember him drinking pig's blood. Yeah, I think it's one of those films where he goes into the butchers and asks for pig's blood, and they go, "Yeah, all right, here you go." Oh, Wayward Pines, the TV show. I remember that, but I don't remember much about it. Once Bitten with Jim Carrey has a great Halloween dance sequence. Might be out of blood before the next film. It's gonna be an interesting night. I can't remember Once Bitten. I know there's a hot vampiress. So how is it? Where do they get their shoes from? Because they hang upside down by their feet, attached to the bar. Then they fly off, and I guess they pick up their shoes on their way out.
I don't think you're supposed to think about it that much, mate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it happens at the ending. So someone else notices it. They end up in flying out at the end.
But it's always when they stab that guy from Bill and Ted and all that, like all that goo that comes out of him, you're like, what's all that stuff? You know what I mean?
They made it particularly. I guess it's not red, so it helps with the rating.
Oh yeah,
plus
of
it's
course.
glittering, and it's extra sticky. Thick and sticky, they made it apparently. Which poor bastards.
Yeah.
So I thought that as well. When I first saw the movie, I thought Star and Laddie were siblings, but a deleted scene reveals they're not. Yeah, they just for some reason started to turn Laddie as company or something. I don't know.
Right. Okay.
I love Once Bitten. That movie is such a cult classic. Maybe if I get time to watch it this year. Oh yeah, the DVD with the other title. VHS had the original title. Yeah, see, licensing issues of that teenage vampire. Oh, I'll Carry On video only has 300 views, not 54,000 or whatever it was. Well, Carry On at Convenience is not well known one. We'll have to do Carry On Camping. Death by Stereo.
It's all right, Mike. All of our other ones just have about like 150. This one just seems to like took off.
As soon as you get a scouse on it, go. So the tonight when Keith Sutherland says tonight, and he starts, a tear runs down his eye or his cheek.
Yeah,
that was a real tear, but wasn't scripted. He was crying because of the contact lenses, but it just happened to be at the right time, and they kept it in. We blew it. We unraveled in the face of the enemy. They pulled a mind scramble on us. They opened their eyes and talked.
that's what we call talent from Keith Sutherland.
Yeah, you can see this is where the scene where you can see they covered in sparkly glitter from the blood before Twilight made Vampire Spikle. Oh, Once Bitten soundtrack is the best ever. I don't know. I'm not to look that up.
I've heard it's a good soundtrack. Yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, Keanu decided not to do Speed 2 so he could go on tour with his band Dogstar. They were crap apparently. Oh, hence the bottles of piss thrown at them. I think he's reformed the band now, hasn't he? after 20, 30 years. Yes. Great nudity in Night of the Demons 1 and Prom Night 2. Yes. Hello, Mary Lou. Even though they're unrelated to
Was
first Prom
Keanu?
Night.
Was Keanu's generally getting like bottles of piss fucking thrown at him on stage?
If he was in a rock band, he probably was, yes.
Oh, bless him.
Have you seen Night of the Demons?
I actually, yes, I have. I did a review of it. It's one of the first.
I can't
One
remember
of
how
the
many.
first movies I watched on my. So a
So,
couple of years back.
Leanna Quigley's bent over for 5 minutes at the beginning.
That's the one where she puts like the lipstick through her fucking tit in it. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I've seen it. I liked it actually. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I think it's got
I haven't seen the sequels. There's
two sequels and a remake.
Yeah, that's right. I haven't seen them.
I think Prom Night has 3 films or 4 films. I think maybe, but they're all related to the first one.
I've seen no Prom Night movie at all.
Okay. Yeah, the first one's a Jamie Lee Curtis horror film from the early 80s, and then the second one's unrelated. That's a good film. Yeah. Corey Haim dated Posh Spice. Oh.
That is true. Back in 97, 98, apparently. I was a fan of the Spice Girls back then.
What do you mean then? You're not like Jim, posting every day about them. You can skip Friday the 13th after part 6. Jason Lives. Oh dear.
I agree. I agree.
The only who's turning up for my Jason X watch party on the 13th?
The only Friday the 13th films you need to watch are part 2, part 4, and part 6. That's it.
That is true. Part 3 makes me queasy because of its post-converted to non-3D.
Oh, do you know if you watch it? I mean, it's heartbreaking how bad that is. You can see the string and the ropes on the. Do you know the one where he squeezes the guy's fucking eye out in the basement? You can actually see the rope. You can actually see the stick.
Yeah. How would you do that then? Back then.
You can see
Mr.
it.
I hate CGI.
What about the one where he shoots the fucking harpoon thing? You can see the string.
That's on the string as well.
You know the thing that I love about part 3 that makes like the whole Friday the 13th series makes fucking no sense whatsoever. But the fact that part 3, I am pretty sure, is supposed to take place the next day after part 2. Jason has shaved his head, packed on about 5 pounds of muscle. Like he's fucking built. It's like I'm not in it. How'd you do that overnight?
And of course, he's supposed to have grape sodaed someone a few years earlier, or attempted to. The internet problems are back. 8:30 is too early, is it? He's only 9, so that's right. Yeah, Hemingway just died too young. Let the Right One In and Let the Wrong One In are good vampire films. I don't know if I know the Let the Wrong One In. The internet problems are back. It's a great song. Soundtrack is so 80s. Every song is amazing. I have to check that one out. So it's one of Slasher Fred's favorites. My best friend is a vampire. Surely everyone's favorite Dracula. Didn't love it. I didn't like that when it first came out, but I've learned to appreciate it. Oh, as if by magic he's disappeared. What happened there? I used to be bummed out when I saw this book. I like the punks because they wanted to run DMC. Well, yeah, that's not the album, is it? So there we go. There's the reverse shot with the water. That's it. Jennifer Jason Leigh and Sam Elliott. In Rush. Studio Canal were going to release Near Dark on 4K, but something must be holding them back from release. The only copy I have is an Anchor Bay 2-disc release from the early 2000s. Oh, sorry. Good evening, Dr. Impossible. Welcome. I'm going to send you my first horror movie list with over 300 horror films. Oh, dear.
Oh.
No, there he is. He's back. Oh, as soon as you step into frame, it freezes.
I'm sorry.
Because you were paused for a while.
I know.
Woke up and then you were gone.
It disappeared from me, so I thought, perfect time to go for a piss.
How vulgar. At least some of us are holding on to the intermission. Yeah. Aerosmith's Walk This Way and the killing scene is creepy. Yeah, definitely. Now, now, we missed it earlier, but the Frog Brothers set up a perfect sequel where they believe werewolves are taking over City Hall.
Yeah.
And that went nowhere. Because it's made as a joke, but then they seem to know a lot about how vampires go out. Like the way they die in this. Here is a film nobody would have heard of. It's called Vampire Nights from 1988. It's the lowest budget I've ever seen, but I love it. I had it out from a local video shop. Never had any release. Oh, that's a shame. Vampire Nights. Well, if it sounds as good as the title, might be worth checking out. High Doc. Yeah, No Dark never got Beloved Reserves. Wasn't that also a DEG film? Okay. Good evening, friends. It was DEG. I love the scene where the couple gets killed. Yeah. What's that? Rips the roof off the car while she's reading comics. It's pretty sadistic. Hopefully not that far back in the comments. Once bitten. Lauren Hutton couldn't take it back. Yes, Lauren Hutton could take it back. Bite out of me any day. It was a young Jim Carrey, yeah. Way before his famous. Because what was it? Earth Girls Were Easy was in. A couple of Clint films. He's got Deadpool and Pink Cadillac. Haven't seen The Lady in White in about 30 years. I remember it being excellent. That's the thing about it. I remember it, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Did you ever see James Caan and Lauren Hutton together in The Gambler, France? Such a great performance by Caan. I remember the name of the film, but I don't think I've seen it. Fast Getaway, that's it. Fast Getaway and Fast Getaway 2 is the Cynthia Rothrock, Corey Haim films.
Okay.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Bob.
Yeah. Cheers.
Dream a Little Dream and Father Like Son feel like the masculine version of Freaky Friday. Yeah, and was it 18 going on 80? And then there was what's the Judge Reinhold one? With the swaps places with his kid. Oh, The Lady in White is not as good as The Woman in Black. Yeah, I was confused the two. That's the Nook doing a massive jump. I sent this over on the video with Innocent Blood and Elvira on the channel. Okay. 300 horror films. So I remember Vampire Motorcycle used to show constantly on Sky Movies. I remember seeing the trailer loads.
Yeah.
But it was only a few years ago before I saw it properly for the first time.
I think that's why I remember it on Sky Movies. Yeah.
It's probably very cheap to show. Why does this place explode through the plumbing? So destroys the bathroom.
It doesn't make any sense.
But post Angels in a Singer career, I'll go with Haim. Corey Feldman, and yeah. If the rumors are true or his allegations are true, it's a shame, but
yeah.
There you go. We're going to have to go through the chat before we have our intermission. Fast Getaway 1 and 2 is the Corey Haim and Cynthia Roth parents. Thank you, Jeff.
Okay. I knew there was something.
I've been meaning to watch the remake with Wahlberg. Hang on, what was this? Dr. Impossible. Oh, The Gambler. I did not know there was a remake. So yeah. Is this the first film that used water pistols with holy water?
Probably.
I think it is, but I know they did it in From Dusk Till Dawn, and you missed.
Yeah, I think probably Dusk Till Dawn probably took it from this. You know,
Killer Party has a sinister ending. Is that the Fraternity one where it's supernatural? It's like you think it's a slasher movie, but then it goes supernatural. I think that's on my list to watch this month again.
I don't know, I haven't checked that out.
You're still here, Jeff. Hi, Jeff. I'm still getting over seeing Grace Jones in Vamp. Still have a soft spot for the film. New World released some rather jazzy artwork for the UK rental release. Yeah,
man. I don't have to tell me, mate. I've got it all. I've got
It's a
everything.
very offensive film with its Asian character stereotypes, so we're not watching it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I don't think it's as bad as 16 Candles with
No.
whatever it is, Do Duck Don or whatever his name is. See, Jeff just saw Fast Getaway a few weeks ago. It's okay. Yeah, they're not great. There's no real martial arts in them. So I watched them before I interviewed her. See, The Wraith with Charlie Sheen's a good one because even though he's not in it that much, yeah, it's a mix of Crow, Mad Max, and Fast and Furious. You know that one, The Wraith?
I know about it. I don't think I've ever seen it, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Always at work. I'll let you off then, Jeff. Oh, he's got reading Mad Max. There we go. The Attack of Eddie Munster. Even though Eddie Munster's a werewolf, apparently, so it doesn't really make. He looks the same, but. Of how he steps on them as he goes out. No. So, yeah, you're only a half vampire until you make your first kill. I don't know how long that lasts. So, yeah, The Wraith. Austin's got The Wraith on Blu-ray. That's a good shout. Making Contact, or Joey by its other title, made by Roland Emmerich, is a good supernatural horror puppet film. Doesn't ring a bell. I'm guessing it's one of his very early ones. I remember Moon 44 being one of his very early films. Oh, are we keeping you up, Dave? You've still got another 4 hours of streams before you get to bed.
Listen, man, I'm an old boy. I'm allowed to yawn occasionally, all right? I'll be fine.
All right. Yeah, saw Waxwork once. Remember Zach Galligan? Yeah. Yeah. The original Waxwork has Zach Galligan in it and the girl getting whipped. But yeah. I can't remember if it's the first one or the sequel. Because Bruce Campbell's in them. And I think the guy from Reanimator's in another one. Patrick McNee's in the first one. But the first one was supposed to have Jason Voorhees and Michael Myers in it, I think. And then they lost the rights, so they had to fake it.
Right.
The scene at the beginning where the Suki can't get killed is great. Is that the beginning of this? Am I that far behind? I see. The Carry On Convenience Curse wasn't the one that flopped at the box office. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I chose that one, but I think it's one I hadn't seen before. My blood is in your veins. So is mine. A lot of red going on here.
A lot of red.
I don't know why the house is red. I don't know why the lighting's gone red on this.
It looks cool though.
Don't type and drive, Jeff. Oh, so only put comments in one stay stream. That's all right. Watch what you're doing. Watch the road, Jeff, not me and Dave. Whenever I hear the word waxwork, I think of the classic movie Sunset Boulevard in the scene where Norma plays bridge with her friends, who are played by former silent movie stars. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen that. I wonder what Jane Barry would have made of the Lost Boys. Probably would have died of fright. Yeah, this. I think he would have preferred this over Wendy and Peter Pan this year, but. Would have understand bottles of piss being thrown if they're watching him in Dracula. He's not that bad. Oh no, the Demons 3 is the best. I can't remember which one's which because I think I watched all 3 or 4 of them in a row. I can't remember. Oh, Sherilyn Fenn of Twin Peaks. Yum yum yum. Her best film is
Twin Peaks.
Damn. No. That's her best TV show.
All right, sorry.
The one she gets a kit off in a shower and shags a load of people.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
It's one of those 80s erotic thrillers like 11 Days, 11 Nights, and After 9.5 Weeks was success, and she bangs up with a Carney or Jippo or whatever they are. Oh, sorry. Austin has Near Dark on DVD. I've never seen it out. Anyway. Best Fridays are the even numbered ones 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Well, yes, 10 is a week Friday. See, Waxworks is great. See, me and Bob know one of the great Vestron horrors.
Yeah, I need
Don't
to
know
check
what
it out.
Mike's on about.
I really do want to watch it.
The shyness of Friday 3 is all part of its charm. All physical strings and people taking dumps in ours. Yeah. Ooh, baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, that's part 5, isn't it?
Oh, that's part 5, isn't it? So, who's in taking a dump in 3? Or 5?
You'll feel better once you shit.
But you passed the test. Don't ever invite a vampire into your house, you silly boy. Renders you powerless. Yeah, of course, everyone knows that. No one's ever used that before, have they? Or since?
No.
The Wraith is a great soundtrack. Yeah, I think I remember. The Prowler, yeah, I've got that on my list to watch this month again. Also known as Rosemary's Killer here.
That's another one I need to watch for the first time, The Prowler.
Never what? Come on.
Never.
Michael Myers and Michael. Not wiping out. Okay. Great surprise in the third act of Hell Night. Hell Night's on my list to rewatch as well. It's got
my list.
What's it got? Who's it? Woman from Exorcist, the girl, Linda Black. It's a decent set, to be honest. Even the picture quality stands up for DVD. Anchor did do a fairly decent transfer back in the day. Is that Near Dark again? Is it? No. AB is no longer around. Lots of fighting going on the screen. Yeah, nobody in Friday 13 or 5 is doing any ass white bitch. Oh, that's what it was. I get it now. People, yeah. I don't think he didn't have time to, did he? Because he got stabbed to the back or whatever it was. The Final Girls. I do love the Final Girls. Yeah, with Thaisa Farmiga, and the Nun 1 and 2 is a homage to Friday the 13th, and I'm currently watching it. Have you seen Nun 2 yet?
No, I haven't.
You did a trailer reaction, wasn't it?
I did, yeah. I was supposed to go and watch it about a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't bother.
After as well.
I've not heard good things about it though. Like that, I think that's what kind of put me off.
Yeah,
because I'm not a fan of the first one.
I don't mind the first one, but yeah, I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't seen it once. Lost Boys reverse shot is like the upflowing water in Anaconda. Yeah, that's another one. Put it in reverse. No one notices what water looks like. Michael Myers, the poor medical examiners probably had to wipe the shitty bus. How did we get to this? Fast Getaway was the Corey home father and son robbing from, yeah. They were robbing, and then Cynthia Rothrock and another bloke was chasing them, trying to get their money back or something. Friday 3 has 2 outhouse dump scenes. Friday 5 has one. One of the greaser dudes does shit was also.
He's actually right, yeah, because in the beginning of it, the guy, the third one, goes to the he's actually right.
There you go. Yeah, I should know this. Anchor Bay was my go-to. MWC or Smith's first one. I forgot was Scrubbers, then Halloween. Scrubbers sounds familiar. So here we go. I think there's an ulterior ending where, but I can't remember what it was now of this film, where it didn't end on a joke, end on a more serious thing. But it's too late at night now. The Courage were great. License to Drive is not a bad film. Mabel Axel from Friday 4 will do the grim job. He
was doing well with the nurses, though. He was a bit of a playboy.
Yeah. I don't know. Obviously, that's the way to go. Ah, there you go. Thanks for the fast getaway answers. I was on the stream the other night. No one knew. Fine work, Tasty Screw. Yes. But I have Better class of chat. The Burbs. Yeah, I love The Burbs with Corey Feldman and Tom Hanks.
Babes is brilliant.
The same thing happened to me last week, only it was a foaming squirrel. It's good. Good evening, Mr. Campbell. Already morning in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Surf Nazis was the name of the gang in this. I couldn't remember at the beginning. Beach concert star is Timmy Capello. Let's just check. Nanook was Cody. Thorne was called Folsom. And stunt people of merit, I know, are a lot of stunt people in this, but I don't recognize any names. No problem. Done. Coffee. Long Duck Dong was, that was it. Nothing offensive about that name. Miles to go before you sleep. Are you still getting the Sheena Blu-ray? It's coming out tomorrow. That's it. That's a PG film with nudity. Not many people probably know that Edwin Herman was the president in Annie. So different to this. Oh, he's gone as well. I remember him from this and The Man with One Red Shoe, which was a Tom Hanks comedy in the 80s. He's in Gilmore Girls as well. There you go. Austin has waxwork on Vestron. Those damn enchiladas. Yeah. Obviously, Taco Bell ones. Right, we'll get through some of these comments and then we'll take a break. Just found in my film room, House 1, The Changeling, She, and Sleepwalkers. There you go. Changeling's good. I like that. And I don't mind Sleepwalkers. I know a lot of people don't like it, but all for my sins. As to whether Sony is tarted at the print is another matter entirely. Medium Rare has a deal with Sony, hopefully more usual to come. Okay. Sleepwalkers isn't too bad, exactly. There you go. For Stephen King, straight to, well, one he wrote straight for the cinema. My man, still bogs my mind that the farmer in Back to the Future 2 is the creepy old man in Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's, I can't remember. He's already mutated into human form. The Unseen. Now, I saw that recently. I can't remember anything about it, though. You seen that one?
The Unseen? No, I haven't.
I can't remember what it was about now. Paris has seen it. Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
Baron. Boxing. Oh, she's done it in Boxing Helena as well, has she? Okay. It's nice to see the full aspect ratio. I remember the cinematography. Yeah, if you're going to film in Africa, you're going to show it off, aren't you? If we're still talking about Sheena. He's a great actor too. The Woman, love The Woman in Black and its remake. Yeah, both versions are good because the ITV film from the 80s is still quite shocking. Medium are usually pretty decent. Right, a few more comments and then we'll take a break. And hopefully everyone else will join us for Fright Night. I don't think there's anything after the titles. Boxing Lady is a terrible film. Unfortunately, it stars the poor Julian Sands as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Damn, who was the girl that the woman that directed that? It's like a famous director's daughter or something. But we'll get to that. Right, here we go. The only vampire you ever need to see is coming up. That is true. If you're going to pick one, Fright Night is proper vampires and old vampires and new vampires. Oh, it's been up to a 15. Now there you go. It's not PG nudity anymore. So much red is a freaking Agenda movie. Yes, could be. I have Sleepwalkers on Blu-ray too. There you go. Nice. Right. I always thought Boxing Day was pretty much the same plot as Misery, but with DNA instead of sledgehammers. Right. I'm going to take this off because it's getting hot. Right. We'll take a few minutes break while I get a toilet break and sort it out. And then we'll come back to you then.
Absolutely.
I'm going to play a video and then swap the tape. So we'll see you in a few minutes. There might be some empty seats here, but there we go. Next time you're in Alfreton, make sure you take a visit to Straight to Video, the 80s video shop. The widest selection, the latest gaming systems, the newest film releases. Straight to Video, King Street, Alfred. Be like Kylie and step back in time.
At the Agra Indian restaurant, we select only the freshest of spices. At the Agra Indian restaurant, we use only the best quality meats and vegetables. We at the Agra bring you the very best of Indian cuisine. For that special function or wedding, the Agra Indian restaurant has excellent banqueting facilities. Experience a warm welcome and authentic Indian cuisine in luxurious surroundings, only at the Agra Indian restaurant.
Just 100. Right, having a quick bite, so let's have a look what we got. Up next, Fright Night. Right, I'll get these comments while I sort myself out. Okay. There he is.
Hey,
Hey, we're back. I like Rose Red. I did like Rose Red too. Have you seen Rose Red? Stephen King's TV show. It's like The Haunting.
which one? Sorry.
There's no time to play games. I got to change my background. You didn't remind me.
Oh, sorry. Change your background.
Like the jokes of right.
There you go. Look at that. Isn't that one of the best? I tell you what, man. Like I forgot to mention that about Lost Boys, but isn't Fright Night one of the best movie posters you've ever seen?
Yes, it's one of my all-time favorite posters.
It's so good, man. It's like I always remember that as a kid going into the video shop and always always saw the like Fright Night movie poster was on the wall.
Yeah, that was that and the second one because, well, I remember the big mouth that she has in the film was a last second prosthetic they needed. They just thought they'd add right at the end that he said, the guy that made it said, don't put it on for long, it'll look shit.
Yeah.
And of course, it's the logo. Right, I'm going to skip through this Cinema Club advert. So Tootsie. So yeah. Jennifer Lynch, thank you, Paris. Yeah, David Lynch's daughter did that. No wonder it's weird. The ending to that movie sucks. Is that Boxing Helena? Let's go. Jennifer Lynch, Dr. Blair. Thank you, Franz. Somebody get Red Bulls and blow. He's high on life. He doesn't need it. Suddenly, the animator suffered a fatal heart attack. Yeah, that was the music. Boxing Helena was David Lynch's daughter. There you go. Everyone knows more than I do. No,
yeah.
Now this is what cinema used to be. Good old local ads. Yes, that's how I remember it. Like for Tandoori, just visit 150 yards from this cinema. Right, here we go.
You ready?
Let me pause it. Hang on, I'll pause it right there while I get.
No,
because
I'm good.
Oh, never mind me. All right, there you go. Fright Night is on. So Columbia Pictures.
We are in.
So now my story with this, I saw this. I used to have a friend from school. I used to visit them because he had a decent computer and I didn't to play games. But he used to watch films while I played his video games. So he would be watching like Commando and Fright Night. So I remember seeing bits of Commando when I used to walk around the house, and then Fright Night I saw right at the end where the big puppet bursts into flames. That's about all I remember from it. Right, so we get the wonderful hammer flashback. So this is a 2-minute tracking shot, one shot.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of those in the film, apparently, that are very unnoticed because of how well they're done. Good old horror episode with Brad Pitt, King of the Road, and Tales of the Crypt. Okay. I keep trying to watch all the Tales of the Crypt, but there's so many, I never get caught up in time.
I like when it gets to the Fright Night. That's like the two little drops on like teeth. That's actually quite cool.
That's so awesome, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nope. I'm not sure if the Pearl and Dean intro is copyrighted, so I made my own and tested it. The closest we get to local ads nowadays is one for the local council dog fouling. Don't remember that in the cinema. Fright Night should be a second film anyway, as it's an 18, so it's perfect timing. Yes, we're past the watershed. We can show an 18 film.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
I guess it's
it's
quite gory
for some reason. Yeah.
So originally it was going to be, they wanted Vincent Price for the vampire hunter, but he was too old and ill at the time. So we got, and then Roddy Mardell wanted to do a film because he gets to play someone at 30 years old and someone at 60 years old, even though he was 57 at the time. But he said his backstory was it's a character that had, an actor who played the same character for 8 films back in the 50s. Never got any money for it because his terrible Hammer films was getting here. And then when he pulls at the stake, it's the wrong way around. But
yeah,
it's just to show how low budget the film was.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
completely hamming it up.
That's
but yeah,
brilliant,
like we said,
man.
was it Amanda Burris was 27 and Charlie Bruce is 25 in.
Yeah, it's so clear as well. Just come on. I'm not buying these whatsoever.
So yeah, written and directed by Tom Holland, who'd just done Psycho 2. Wrote and directed that, I think he did.
Psycho 2 was really good.
I
really like that.
Let's change my mood lighting. There we go. Charlie, it's Peter Vincent. So I saw this on VHS originally, probably in the late 80s.
Yeah.
And then, because that was 4:3, I think someone recorded it off Sky, because it was a special widescreen showing. But Sky had obviously massively turned the brightness up. So it looked like it was like daytime most of the time. It was just so bright a picture. I was thrown off.
I remember watching this one for the first time when I was really young. I must have been 8 or 9 when I first saw this movie.
Oh, right.
Must have been. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually feel like I watched the second one first and then I came onto this one.
All right.
Yeah.
Joe's here. Hi, Joe. We're on to Fright Night.
How you doing, Joe?
RCA Columbia Shudder. Going back a bit. Hey, Joe's here. He's on holiday at the moment. No worries. Don't have an AMC here in Panama City. We don't have an AMC here in the UK either.
Yeah, so don't worry about it.
No way Fright Night should be an 18. I don't know, because Evil Ed's the wolf killing, and when it's quite gross. So I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know if there's some TNA. I don't know if that's the reason.
Yeah, it's a strange one to be in 18 actually, when you really think about it. If this was released today, it would be a strong 15, I think.
Yeah. So then we get, he sees the coffin, and one guy's holding two hands, and Jerry Dandridge is just got casually holding one hand on it to show how strong he is.
Yeah.
And then we get Amanda Burst, almost topless,
saying she's ready, and he's too busy looking. You just want to slap him at this point, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to make
look
it
to your bed.
Right now.
Look to your bed, Charlie. Seriously.
Return of the Living Dead 2 artwork. What does that look like? Oh yeah, I see it. Right, so yeah, there's Fright Night 2, which is very similar, just a different house or a bigger house.
Yeah.
And then Return of the Living Dead 2.
It's so similar.
Yeah. I'm not going to call stealing, but it's probably a Scouse artist.
Probably is. But
that is true, yes.
Hey, look, listen. I'm a big
I'm
fan of Return of the Living Dead Part 2. I love that movie. I love the second one.
I do. I know it's like a sort of remake, but it's still good.
I think it's, do you know what? It's sacrilege, mate, but I think it's better than the first one.
Ooh, that is sacrilege. Piss off.
I think in my review,
yes, unfortunately, Stephen Jeffries
one. I think my second review, I actually gave it a higher score than the first one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes. Anyway, like Dave, Stephen Jeffries went to gay porn in the 90s. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate. He did, yes. He did. He was in Robert Englund's directorial debut, 976 Evil.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, he did some. Well, he might be proud of it, but I don't know. But yeah, he went in to do some adult material.
Like
there
you
go. So.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, take one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Good old Paddy.
a little bit of Max and Paddy for people in the UK there.
Yeah. That's where I was going. Fright Night 2, yeah, here we go. So Fright Night 2 is in rights hold as hell because of the Mendez brothers case. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So yeah.
That seems to be a big issue, isn't it?
Oh, here you go. Another cult classic that has a novelization with a classic price. And something Encyclopocalypse issued a more affordable reprint. Oh, was that the reprint you showed off the other day? Oh, a few months ago. There you go. Yes, Peter Vincent has the stake backwards to show how crap the films were back then. It's quite gory and violent. Yeah, it's quite gory and violent. Yeah. Oh, so here you go. Here's the first hooker. This is yeah. This is the Playboy model. I think she's also sings.
That's right.
She has done other work, but we've probably lost half our audience googling her now.
I don't remember her from anything else.
Well, when I list what she's been in, you'll change your mind.
Have I already seen it?
No. Her name is Heidi Sorensen. So she is in Spies Like Us as Fitzhume's supervisor, not the one that strips off at the end. Roxanne with Steve Martin. She's in that.
Oh, yeah,
History of the World Part 1. She is a Vestral virgin. And this as a hooker. As well. The top level. TJ Hooker episode as a young woman. Episode of Cheers as Ginger. But there we go.
Yeah.
Ooh, Stakeland. Stakeland 1 is a good film, yes.
It's very good. I like
disappointing. Yeah, the second film is. I don't know how they lost their way with that one.
Yeah. The first Stakeland, though, is very impressive. I like it.
didn't take long on to mention like what Jeffries did. So yeah, Josie, if you're just in time for Fright Night, welcome to Fright Night for real. Remember this on late night ITV back when they showed decent films. Yeah, I guess they don't have the rights anymore to anything. I haven't watched it for years, but I don't think there's a Saturday night premiere anymore, is there?
I don't think so.
Oh, best vampire film, Joseph. Yes, I can't deny that. I do love this film.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
And then we got Wastes of a Burger now.
Yeah.
Jesus, this VHS is dark because comparing the pictures quality here. Oh yeah, so there's a mistake because when it shows a close up, there's no tomato on his face, and then when it shows the side view, there's tomato on his face.
And it drops off.
Yeah. So I don't know if they had two cameras or did it twice.
Yeah.
See, Child's Play was from 1988. That's Tom Holland again. He's I think he's doing. There's a prequel comic book for this. Oh, that's the director's car. That Mustang. They used his car for this.
Do you know, I've always been interested in seeing when it comes to Child's Play, like kind of maybe not a movie, I don't know, or a comic book or whatever, but kind of set before like Charles Lee Ray was Chucky, kind of going through that kind of
Yeah, that
thing.
would have been interesting, wouldn't it? When he was a serial killer.
Yeah.
So then we
And
get,
especially that the actor they got to voice Chucky, he's fantastic.
so there's Jonathan Cole. Jonathan Stark as Billy Cole, and that was his first scene he filmed, painting the windows of
Okay.
the house, so they're blacked out. And then when he read for the role, everyone was doing a serious reading of his character, but then he did a comedic one, and that got him the job.
Yeah. I completely never realised till someone put it up to me like a couple of years back. I think when I did my Fright Night review, it's like he's the same guy in House 2, and I've never, ever, ever put the two together.
No, I've never. I read that earlier, so I thought, what's he doing in now? I don't remember him in that.
Yeah. Same guy, and I was like, wow, right, okay, yeah, it is. Of course it is.
I don't know about that. I know Roddy McDowell videotaped the whole time he was making this film. He was making like personal video logs of the film. Oh, there's a centerfold, a load of can of Cokes, and then a late night horror movie. Looks like it's mine and Dave's Friday night. But yeah, apparently he was recording constantly on VHS cameras. And then we get to see another. See, this is a different topless woman, isn't it? So apparently, yeah, he was filming everything, and when he died,
This
they
is
couldn't
a
find the
different
tapes
lady,
anywhere. So, yeah, you wouldn't go, oh, look, the neighbour's having us some way.
Right.
You're so cool, Brewster, yeah. That was it.
It's so cool, Brewster.
Oh, good. Yeah, definitely watch Fright Night. It's a great vampire film. Hey, Yam Yams. Watch it, guys. Hope you're well. Hope Yam well, yep. Listen for the Ghostbusters Terror Dog sound effects. Because, yeah, the big bat at the end was supposed to be the library ghost. But it was too scary, so they had the idea to use it for this, as it's the same company. Yam Yams loves Fright Night. Only seen it once, though. I had a great time with it. The practical effects are brilliant. That is very true. Yeah. You go and enjoy your holiday, Joe. Take later. His dinner is in the oven.
It's in the oven.
It's great.
One of the best lines in the movie ever.
Yeah, he gets all the great stuff. So then, those long fingernails. Apparently, it was a nuisance to go to the toilet with those long fingers.
Oh, I can imagine.
Now, we see the mum here. Now, yeah, there it is. In the background, when he's talking to his mum, is the doll with the big red hair that he uses later on, which is also the same style of doll that the real Annabelle is. Amanda Burst and Steve. Oh, yep, there we go. Amanda Burst and Stephen Jeffrey starred in Fraternity Vacation, and that's how they were picked for this. Yeah, they did the year before, where they played a couple in Fraternity Vacation, which is an 80s sex comedy, teen sex comedy. Yeah, look at this. You can't even see what's happening on screen. It's so dark.
No.
Yeah, because I think it's because she appears in bed now. I think she has a couple of scenes later when she meets Jerry.
Yeah.
And then she disappears because she's working nights.
Yeah. Now, the thing is with Jerry, like his kind of handler, is he supposed to be a vampire, or is he just like a zombie? Or what is he supposed to be?
It's never, ever.
Yeah, because he can get out during the day, so he's not a vampire. But what actually is he?
Yeah, it's never explained what he is, because he dissolves into mush later on. But
that's right. But what an effect that is, by the way.
That is great.
So good.
So yeah, Chris Sarandon, who was a theatre actor before he did this, he did I think he was in The Sentinel, but then he wasn't going to do another horror. But then he got persuaded to do this. He has apples all the way through this film, which is not what vampires normally do, is eat something. But he said his DNA is from a vampire bat.
Fruit bat. Yeah.
Fruit bat. So he still eats fruit. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Franz, yeah, he's not. Oh, he ends interviews if his past is brought up. Dave will talk about his porno past for hours, so we'll skip that. Watching and not being in it. Behave. Love Return of the Living Dead.
I never did it.
It's one of those films that screwed up the soundtrack. It's one of those films that the theatrical release is a different soundtrack to the.
So I've heard.
Retail release.
Yeah. I love part 2 of that movie. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I think it's brilliant. And the fact that I've seen a documentary to part 2 of that movie, and like even the director and the people that starred in it hate it. And it's like I love it. Like I don't
I don't hate it. I love it. I really enjoy it. It's one of the ones I think I saw it first because it was a rental, so it was widely available to me, but more than the first.
It was definitely the one I watched first before the original, 100%. It was the second one. But I'll always say, like the tall man zombie obviously looked completely better in the first one than the second one. But the second one, I don't know. I think the comedy in it just works for me.
Yeah.
And I think the second one's judged very harshly, and it shouldn't be, because I actually think it's a very good zombie comedy movie. Like, it is.
Yeah, it's a great zombie movie. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love the second one. Absolutely.
Yeah, I have no problem with it at all. I do enjoy it. But yeah, it was Chris Sarandon's idea to have Amy be a past love or look like a past love. So you'd have something that rather just be evil.
But that makes sense, especially when he starts it makes sense in the movie.
Yeah, otherwise it'd just be
especially for something to kind of Charlie to have to like go up against him over something.
Yeah. So apparently RCA Columbia were putting all their money and time and effort into Perfect in 1985 with John Travolta and The Slugger's Wife, which I've never even heard of. So they left Tom Holland completely alone and no interference when he made this.
And that's what directors
and
want.
out of those three, this was the hit.
No, the thing is,
was Tom
Holland as well. He did a great job with this. Like it's pretty flawless, I think.
Yeah, $9 million budget, made 25 million worldwide.
It was a hit. Yeah.
Because I know he's peddling an Origins comic or whatever it is now.
Yeah, he is. I follow him on Twitter. And he's still very, he's still very vocal, passionate about Fright Night, which is awesome, man. I love it.
Yeah, he did the Langoliers, which is a great, if not the effects don't really work, but he what did he do? He wrote. Oh, sorry, it's actors. Where is he? Director. Here we go. What was he doing? He did. This is his first direction. He did Fatal Beauty with Whoopi Goldberg and Sam Elliott. Then he did Child's Play.
Yeah.
Then he did The Temp. And then he did Langoliers, Thinner. And yeah. As a writer, he did Fright Night. Where's Psycho 2 then? I thought he wrote and directed that. So why doesn't...
Have you got in touch with Tom Holland for an interview at all?
Many times.
He's not come back to you, no?
Which is a shame because I offered to promote everything for him.
Yeah.
Haul myself out. 976 Evil Part 1 with Jeffries is entertaining. Yeah, that is true. So why doesn't Charlie know?
Which one?
He watches vampire films, but he doesn't know any lore.
Wow, man, you've literally picked. That's a very good point. You've literally picked an absolute plot hole in this, haven't you? I have never ever thought of. Yeah, that's very true. We would fucking already know.
I know
Well
it's mentioned a few times in the spoilers, but I did think that when I first saw it a few times.
It's true.
Even by watching one film with Peter Vincent, you know.
You would have you'd have a guess.
So yeah, Reading Movies had a reprint of this. It was a mass market paperback size red clip. Okay. There you go. Welcome
This part's
to
cool.
Fright Night for real. There's a lot of stuff in that. Bloody hell. I was saying, his room's blue up there, and then it's just white on my copy. Big difference.
I love this bit coming up where he actually goes. He starts to go downstairs, and then realizes, he's invited now.
He's just inviting him on in. You stupid woman. But yeah, that is true. Evil Ed transforming back to human is sickening to watch. Yeah, it's always.
Yeah. There he is. Gross. He's walking down the stairs. Yeah, Mark.
Yeah, you can see the ring and the tapping fingers.
Yeah, but it's brilliant the way, it's just the way he does it. Just like, hey, Charlie.
Yeah, see, I don't recognize it from Spies Like Us. I need to watch that again. Thinner from Tom Holland was good. Yeah, I do. I've got that up that's upstairs in the Stephen King section. I love Thinner. Yeah, Thinner's a good film.
Yeah.
I've
always loved Jerry Dandridge's kind of get up, his dress up.
Yeah, I know.
It's cool. Yeah.
He does look cool, doesn't he?
Yeah, he looks with the red scarf and with just
Yeah, see, I reckon Michael Douglas stole his jumper from this for the dance scene in Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct, yeah.
So Tom Holland has he's in Hatchet 2, he's in Langoliers, he's in The Stand, he's in Psycho 2, an episode of Incredible Hulk as an actor, but I don't see him listed. So he might, even uncredited, he's not listed in this, but
I don't believe he actually is, Michael.
There's not much of a cast in this because it's pre-contained, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Lipstick. He's less than a nice guy in that, is he? Because he is in the Chris Sarandon is in the remake as a character called JD.
Oh, was he the one in the car that he rips?
Yes.
him out the car or whatever. Yeah.
I think he's doing a cooking show now. Oh,
Really?
that's Raggedy Ann. Yeah, I think he's doing cooking more than acting. Chris Sarandon didn't want to do this originally until he read the script and loved it. Yes, it did. I think he just done a film with Michael Winner, so that put him off acting in films.
I can imagine, but he's so good in this. Like he just, yeah,
yeah, exactly. So he's just perfect in this, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. Where is it? Sad that the actor who portrayed Charlie was in Mannequin 2. Yeah, Mannequin 2 has got this this guy and Kirsty Swanson from Buffy in it.
William Buffy.
Yes.
Buffy.
It's a terrible film.
Yeah. It's shit.
So
bad.
There's your spoiler review. Yeah. He hypnotizes her. That's the only reason she goes off with Sarandon at the disco.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, isn't it? Yeah. One of the security guards at the disco is one of the bikers from Friday the 13th Part 3, and the one that survives all the way through the film and then leaps out just to get killed.
He gets his throat slit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Sarandon was good in Dan O'Bannon's The Resurrected. I don't think I know that one. Who's that? The Slugger's Wife has Hal Ashby with Rebecca Crazy Eyes de Mornay. Okay. Doesn't ring a bell, that one. But of course, Chris Sarandon voiced Jack Skeleton in A Nightmare Before Christmas, but did not do the singing voice. It's done a lot of voiceover work. Video. Oh, there's a video game of this as for the Amiga. I played it earlier. So you're Jerry Danridge and you wander around the house biting people in the film.
That's cool.
Of course, yeah. He's in Dog Day Afternoon. He's the one. I see one of the cops. He's in that. Where is it? He's in The Princess Bride, of course, as Prince Humperdinck. Charles Play as the cop. Collision Course. I love that film. That one was. Oh, there you go. 1991, The Resurrected. I have to check that one out. Return of the Living Dead is a classic. The sequel is just a bit too silly for Michael Myers.
Oh, I love the scene. I don't apologize for it. I love it.
You apologize right now.
I love it.
Hey, Mr. Binny's up. The classic,
I did.
Indeed. Oh, we never liked the remake. I don't mind the remake. It's a pretty good remake. It's got some good ideas.
It's a decent remake, considering.
Yeah.
I thought Colin Farrell was really good.
Yes.
To be fair. Yeah. He suited it.
But yeah, here we go. Throwing him around the house.
Yeah, just launch him into his own wardrobe.
There you go. Dog Day Afternoon. Got there before me. Oof.
The thing is, though, you're thinking, how is his mom not waking up with this? Like, he's getting fucking.
Well, I think it's mentioned that she's. I think she's taking sleeping tablets. I think it mentions it in a throwaway line somewhere because she's working nights. She says, She does. It does mention it that she's out cold.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
I remember there's a minor line somewhere in the film. Did you notice that when Jerry warms the holy water on the fire so it's safe to drink?
Yes.
I know I've always wondered what he does. I put it down there. I don't know.
And he does that.
Changes, but there you go. Yes, dad jump, but that's exactly what it is. That's what I'd wear to go clubbing. Keep warm. Tom Holland appeared in a Incredible Hulk episode. I did see that, but I wouldn't recognize him. Psycho 2 with Tom Holland wrote is a solid sequel. Yeah, there you go.
It's brilliant. I love this.
Yeah, I think Hitchcock has it in his contract that no film of his would get a sequel or remade until 16 or 17 years after it was released. Some weird number.
Yeah. It was so. It's a really good movie.
Yeah. 3 and 4, not so much, but
No, not at all. No.
There's a few good scenes in Psycho 3, but lipstick is an important film. The lead actress gave it one of the prefer.
Psycho 3 was
dear.
basically trying to be like trying to be like a Friday. It was trying to be like an 80s slasher movie at the time, and it just doesn't work in a kind of film, you know. Whereas the second one, it found the right balance for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that ending with the shovel.
Bacon's brilliant in the second. He's brilliant, but he's brilliant in the second movie as well.
Yeah.
I guess before, so good. Yeah.
Lipstick. There you go.
And
The Sentinel. There we go. So yeah, the Sentinel is a young woman moved into an apartment which houses a sinister evil. Yeah, it's directed by Michael Winner, Death Wish fame.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why he didn't. Most people that work with Michael Winner have never enjoyed it. I think she's the one in the bed with Chevy Chase in the early scene. There you go. So yeah, there it is. There's the Sentinel. Sentinel's a good film, even though it's one of those early 80s supernatural ones. So yeah, they got the old turn back, change a bit.
It is, right. I never really understood this bit in the movie because he's a vampire, right? Even if his mum wakes up, is he going to give a shit?
Yeah, he's just going to kill them both. But I guess he can't kill them.
Kill him. He just go into her room and finish her off, and then he's gone.
It's just going to draw attention. I guess if he just scares Charlie, his mum doesn't get involved.
But I love the way he looks at him. Yeah, I love the way he looks at him, and then he has that like. Obviously, he's put the pants up, and he's put that little like. And you think, yeah.
And the raccoons in the car.
He's not just going to fuck off. He's going to go, no, I'm going to fuck you up, and then I'm going to fuck her up. But yeah, he doesn't. He fucks his car up, doesn't he?
Yeah, you never see it again, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's in. I can't remember if it's in the sequel or not. Oh dear. Sarandon is in Just Cause with Sean Connery for about 2 seconds. Okay. I don't remember in that, but that's another watch party with Vass coming up. Asks Margot. So Margot Hemingway, was it Muriel Hemingway? She was the granddaughter of Ernest Hemingway. They both died from suicide. She was a beautiful woman. But she just didn't have her name to be a big name. Okay, that's a shame. Oh yeah, here we go. So she's Peter Vincent slaying vampires on late night telly. After the phone call.
What's the matter, Charlie? Scared?
Yes.
Yeah,
just
shit myself.
Yeah. Moving house, I'm going to college.
Yeah, I am fucking not being here tomorrow.
You get the zoom in. Although, just show that vampires. Now, did the pencil work because it's like a small stake and it damaged him? Because he has to be bandaged up and then it heals quick, though.
Yeah. Well, the thing is with like it doesn't really heal quick because he's got his hand over it, like it's being taken care of, isn't it? So,
yeah, bleeding as well. So
yeah,
does it not heal quick?
I don't think
it's like a mini steak. And
I love the fact that he kind of. Oh, there's an actor on TV that's a vampire killer. Like, I'm going to go to him to help me out.
Yeah, and I have always won. Man, wolves, bats. See, yeah, we still never had nothing like him in any horror introduction person.
Yeah,
that's why they call him the
It wasn't like Peter Vincent kind of based on the old kind of like Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing kind of. Horror, wasn't he? Yeah,
but not as good as those apparently.
No, wouldn't have been cool though if they could have got Peter Cushing to do it, or Christopher Lee at least.
Yeah,
Imagine Christopher
Yeah.
Lee being Peter Cushing.
because it's
sorry.
based on Peter Cushing and Vincent Price, isn't he? So, but not as
Yeah.
good. Oh yeah, so you go. That is very valid. Return of the Living Dead is really good. 3 is really good. 4 and 5. Yeah, I don't know how
I
they
have-
got made with that name.
I've never seen part 3 either. I've always, do you know what? It was one of the, was it with the girl with like the pin sticking out of her face or something? Wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's it.
Right.
Or
It's very good.
always
But it's
remember
not-
that.
It's low budget. It's not a comedy.
No, it's a good though.
But 4 and 5 are terrible.
All right, it's 3 good.
Yes.
Okay.
If you like zombies horrors. Because
Yeah.
it's the same stuff. So she accidentally dies in an accident and he brings her back. Like Frankenhooker, but played straight.
Right.
I know how much you love Frankenhooker. Hey, Pugwell,
Yeah.
how are you, sir? The remake was pretty good, even though it has Imogen Poots from Black Christmas 2019 in it. It's she did this before. She
Actually,
did that before.
The remake is actually generally, I actually really enjoyed it. I thought David Tennant was really good as Peter Vincent. I
Yeah,
thought he
David
was
Tennant's good in it.
brilliant. I liked
think,
obviously
was it?
the lad that played Charlie Brewster. I thought did well.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name, but
Something.
he's passed away now. God bless him.
Oh yes, that's it.
Yeah. But the lad that played Evil Ed, I actually thought it was quite good, to be honest with you, in the remake. But you had some super.
Set in Vegas in the suburbs.
Yeah.
They worked out quite well.
Yeah,
Definitely worth
it made sense. Yeah.
I think the only downside is when it was released as 3D, and it really didn't need to be. It was in that craze.
Yeah. No, it didn't need to be, no. It was from the writer that used to help write the Buffy the Vampire Slayer series, and you can see that in the movie. I think, like kind of where Marty Noxon or Nixon or something like that. His name was. Don't remember.
Okay.
But you can see that in the movie, like that kind of modern for its time, that kind of modern day writing.
Yeah.
You know.
No, he just
I
got a bit
really like it.
overboard. Yeah. In his house, yeah. The massive. I don't know what the candles are going to help with, but crosses can't do any harm. He's got garlic everywhere.
The thing is, you can't blame him. If you have a vampire next door that's just threatening to go in and kill you the next day, you would fucking have everything up on you. Like,
Yeah.
you'd have crosses. Actually, in saying that, I wouldn't even be in the house. I'd be gone.
I would be gone. I would say, fine, have the house. I'm gone. I won't be back. Put it on for sale.
Yeah. Fine, take my mom.
So many great lines.
Whatever.
Yeah, the bit where the mum's invited Jerry in already. You think, you had one job to protect your family.
You had one job, mum. One job.
Hey, hi, Luke. What's your favorite horror film? Too many. This one.
Do you know
This
what,
one's
mate?
definitely in the top.
Yeah, it's so very hard to answer. I don't have
That's an impossible question, isn't it?
it's
But this is a
impossible.
great film.
I don't have one
I
answer. I really don't. But
Jaws, you go.
I would say, Luke, a lot of my favorite ones, mate, will be horrors from the 80s. Well, it's probably mine. So yeah, it's hard. Yeah,
Monster Squad, Poltergeist, Shining, Burning, Fly, Thing, Wicker Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just looking at a rough place.
Evil Dead 2, Friday the 13th, Part 2, 4, 6. It just there's so many. So many.
Vamp.
Night, love Vamp, mate. Love it. I love that movie. I really do. Oh, it's, I don't know, maybe like Elm Street 1 and 2. I
Of
love
course,
part
Elm
2.
Street, Friday the 13th, Halloween's, bloody hell. There's so many.
Luke, there's so many, mate. So many.
It's impossible.
Really so
Even
many.
a top 10 would be impossible to do.
I will say, definitely not the Video Dead or Spookies. I'll put that at the end of the list.
All right. You got Video Dead or you got Halloween Ends.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, don't do that to me.
That's an easy one, isn't it?
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, you
It's
think
not. It's not. I'll tell you what. I'll pick the Video Dead.
The Video Dead has the best poster ever. Oh, very good poster, I should say. Not as good as this one, but
yes.
very good poster.
Yes,
and
does.
It's such a shit film.
It's fucking awful, right? I remember, so when I first started the channel, Gareth, right? So 2 years ago, someone sent me a message on Twitter and said, have you ever checked out the Video Dead? And I was like, I have no idea what the Video Dead is. So I sent them a message back saying, is this actually a real movie? Next thing, they sent me like the poster of it. So as soon as I seen the poster, I was like, I'm sold.
That's
with the
poster.
Fucking the TV. I went, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in. So I sent them a message back saying, yep, thumbs up. Of course I'm doing it. I find it on YouTube. The whole movie's on YouTube, and I'm like, perfect. I'll do.
Cheapskate.
Hey, it's one of the worst films I have ever sat through in my life. It makes no sense. None. Oh, it's so bad.
Hollywood Beckons. It's not Halloween Ends bad.
No, nothing will ever be Halloween Ends bad. Ever.
Okay.
I've never been so physically angry at a movie in my life. What I was with what
the fuck are they doing with this film? I was like that from the beginning. Oh, this could be something. No. 5 minutes in, I'm out.
What, in the 2018 one or fucking
the Halloween Ends. Yeah, I thought.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad I didn't see this in the cinema.
Oh mate, it was
it
was heartbreaking, mate. I literally sat there just going, I don't even know what. Oh, it was horrible. It was awful.
But have you seen Dead and Buried?
Nope.
That one's another one that's got a very weird poster that's not relevant to the film, but the film is good. It always confuses me what the film's about. The poster.
Let me guess. I could be wrong with this, but is Robert Englund in that movie?
Ooh, I'm trying to think. But we'll get back to that. Linda Clark, Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, so you've never fancied a zombie so much in your life. She is
beautiful.
She's putting like spikes to her arms and glass and stuff pinned to herself. It's very sexual. So bad guy is Grandpa Joe. Oh yeah, so Grandpa Joe from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, is that, or is that something else? What am I thinking of? Dead and Buried is a great film though. There's a needle in the eye in that one. A lot of people want to know if Susan Sarandon is the wife of Chris Sarandon. Makes sense. It's a much better actor. Mariel Hemingway was better than Margot, even though Marielle was 14 at the time. Okay, that's lipstick. Mike's back. Bless him. He's just watched No One Can Save You. Didn't you just review that? No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Which is that one about, though? It's not the one where there's the house underwater. Which one's that?
No, that's one's with the alien invasion in the young girl's house.
Oh, spoilers. Oh, yeah. I remember
that. That is the movie. It's good, man. It's good. The ending is just so fucking weird, but the movie's actually all right. Yeah.
Oh, look at this fucking prick. He knows nothing. You can tell him.
I tell you what, Mike. No, I'm not coming to your channel later. Go and fuck yourself. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, do your own stream on your own. Fucking hell.
Oh.
Dog shit.
No, I'm not. I'm not getting you an extra 200 views.
This man
because
does
of
not
who I
speak
am.
for the channel. Yeah, you see, even Bob's upset because this is Bob loves this as much as me and Dave.
You've just
He's
pissed
upset.
everybody off.
No, Luke's going with Halloween Kills over Video Dead.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's a tricky one, but Halloween Kills, Video Dead shorter.
The thing is, with Halloween Kills, right? It was one of them. When I first watched it, I thought there were good moments in it, but overall, I thought it was terrible. But you watch Halloween Ends, Halloween Kills is amazing.
It is, isn't it? It's just it's improved
It's
so much just from what the film made afterwards.
Yeah.
Creepshow is a good film. Creepshow 2 is a good film. Creepshow 3 is not a good film, is it?
Yes. No.
Oh, he's not joking. Look at this. He prefers the sequel. Don't like this film at
Mike.
all. Oh.
Give me 2 seconds. I've got to go and have it. No.
I'm hoping you're going on a flight
Mike,
to Liverpool.
Mike, come on.
Come on, this is terrible. Are they married? I did not. No, because she was married to Shawshank Redemption guy, wasn't she? I think they're just same name. I do like the sequel, but this is a masterpiece. Bob knows what he's talking about. I don't think this is blood. It's going down smooth. Oh, there we go. He's in his jumper. He wears a good jumper. And I find them highly amusing. Hang on, I've lost my guest. But yeah, Mike does not know what he's speaking about. Superstition. Good killer witch move. I don't care what you're doing with that hand.
I won't do that. It's all right.
Now that's more suspicious. Ed Thompson. Ed. Amy Peterson. Amy. Superstition 1982. I don't think I know that one.
No, I don't.
No. It's amazing how many 80s films that happens. I told you people still don't know. That can't be. Is it now? I don't know about that. Oh, it had a head explosion in a microwave in Superstition. There you go. I shouldn't tip sippy cups. Should have clicked with Sarandon name. It's not exactly Smith. Is that like from a previous marriage? Because I thought she was married to Shawshank guy.
Oh no, Bob. No. Listen, I respect other people's opinion. I really do. But no.
The first half of Candy remake is good, and then it just goes off into parody for me. I was laughing at it when bad things were happening.
Yeah, basic. Yeah, I don't mind the remake to the Candyman. It's not really a remake. It is a sequel.
It technically is a sequel because the Candyman does spoiler make an appearance.
Yeah. Well, spoiler alert. Yeah. It's nowhere near worse than Halloween. No.
I've only seen the Candyman remake. Well, yeah, I've only seen Candy remake once. I've seen Halloween Ends twice, just to say, give it a chance.
No, Halloween Ends is fucking awful.
Have you watched the Video Dead? Do you remember the VHS had reversible covers? I'd never had the VHS because I've never liked the film. I love the poster. That is definitely one of those from the video shop days that I'm trying to point you into how good the film was.
Yeah, that VHS would be kind of hard to find now, I would think.
I think so. Yeah, it's probably very
Oh,
expensive.
it would definitely be expensive. Yeah, like I said. But the
Right.
movie's on YouTube. You can watch the whole thing on YouTube.
Yes, you can.
It's shit.
There's
By the way,
there's quite a few films on YouTube which are very surprising to me that pulled down.
yeah. Like
Right, where are
Halloween
we?
4.
Very nice.
Yeah.
The term "no one will save you." What's a shite movie? Is that Halloween Ends, or is that Candyman remake? I'm confused now. Or is that Video Dead? Robert Englund
Yeah.
is in Dead and Buried. There you go. I can't remember. I've seen it a few times. I can't remember. All I remember is the needle in the eye. The needle.
Is that the one where he brings like? Is it people that get brought back to life or something?
I can't remember now.
I can't remember.
He goes to a small town and then investigates disappearances or something. It's one I can never remember what happened, and I always remember it when I see Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka. Hang on, what's that? Is that in Dead and Buried or is that something else? Dave, you're drunk. The new Halloween trilogy is fucking shit.
Hang on a minute.
It's got a downhill slope.
Listen here, Welshie. I am drunk, but I never. Listen, to be fair, I said the first one was good. I never said the other two were good. I didn't. Kills and ends are bad, but I thought like the 2018 one, I quite enjoyed.
I quite enjoy it. I still have fond memories of that one. I will not hate on that one, but there's a slope. It went down quick.
Yeah.
Oh yes, so Susan Sarandon is married to Chris Sarandon. It still is. What am I thinking of then? Going crazy.
I think they're still married.
All right, take care, Rand. You get to bed. So yes.
See you later, mate.
So we just found out that Chris Sarandon is a vampire in this. But we've just missed my favorite quote. Where is it? Oh, we missed it quite far back. Shit. Right, here we go. That's Goof's attack. Welcome to Fright Night for Real. We haven't been singing along either. Take care now, right? That's up to you to answer.
I'm all right.
Yeah, he's only had. I've only seen him have that drink all night. He hasn't filled it up anywhere I've seen.
Exactly.
He's got just last an hour. Come on, we can do this.
I'm all good.
Right. The quote I was looking for is Peter Vincent saying about the hockey mask wearing killers that stalk virgins by night. But Dave was on fast forward about that. Oh, there you go. Yeah, take it easy. Franz, later, Franz.
All right, okay.
Andy remake is okay, but very woke. Yeah, by the end of that film, it thought, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm beaten over the head with that message.
Oh, yeah.
Right up until the end when he.
Unfortunately, so.
I thought Sarandon.
Yeah.
Miss Sarandon was married to Tim Robbins at some point. Right. You don't see any of the kills or violence in Candyman, though. It ruins the film. Yeah, it's supposed to be a horror film, but I was not horrified. I was laughing at the stupidity of the stuff happening. The first kill, I think, was in the art place where invisible kill happens. That I didn't mind. Oh, evil. Don't pretend you've been bitten by a vampire.
Exactly.
Candyman sequel is not a terrible film, but it cannot escape Jordan's terrible writing. There's a lot of fantastic moments, but it is not so nuanced on how it addresses the Candyman lore. Yeah, that passing on the Candyman lore to that. So it opened up all right, but then, yeah. As I said, no one will save you. How did that read as Video Dead? It's very late, Nos. It's a very long stream. That's how. Why, indeed. All hail the vampire turtleneck. That's a fashion that needs to come back into films. Poor evil
Yeah, damn right, mate.
We'll get to the club scene. We'll have a sing along. But
It's my favourite song that happens.
yeah, the VHS dead, the video dead VHS is pretty rare. I can see that. Yeah, especially in the UK, anyway.
I think that would definitely cost a fortune if you could ever like track it down.
It's late. What's Bopping Tonight sound like? By the Fabulous Fontaines. This is one of these films where half the songs aren't in the film; they're just in the background, minor scenes, aren't they? Thought Halloween 2018 was just okay. Love kills, don't mind ends, says Michael. Well, he's biased.
Michael, I thought we were friends.
Don't call him evil anymore. I'm in 4K compared to what Dave looks like is in VHS. You should have been here for the beginning then. Both of us were playing up.
Yeah. It's all good now.
So here we go. 56 minutes in. Evil's about to cark it. And Jerry Dandridge is looking very smooth in his raincoat. And yeah,
It's
a
such
red
a cool
scarf.
coat.
Yes,
I would love it.
It doesn't look dated or anything.
No, looks awesome.
What sort of alley has a dead end that's about 50 meters long into a dead end? There are no doors.
I love this bit where they're thinking like he's like playing with them or whatever, and it's like, no, he's generally just been turned into a fucking vampire.
Sorry. No, he's behind you.
Yeah.
Mike. Dave looks good to me. Looks at least 480 at least. looks fine to me. Well, my settings is 720 at the most because I don't think my camp. Well, you have to pay extra for 1080p. Even on the paid version, it's 720 is your first option. Ah, there you go. That's a good remake. Hills of Eyes remake. Even the sequel's not too bad for a straight to video remake. Sequel.
I remember going to the cinema in Liverpool to watch Hills of Eyes remake, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was brilliant.
Yeah, I was very surprised actually because
yeah,
and
it's still a hard watch as well. Like, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I had it, but yeah, I got the first one.
Yeah, the original. Yeah,
and the one that's pretty much 2/3 of the first film, just
basically, yeah.
Scene and a dog's dream of a situation where he wasn't involved in.
That's right.
Oh, here we go. This is multiple Jerry Dandridges teleporting all over the place like he's Jason Voorhees. Bopping Tonight is playing in Charlie's car when he pulls up outside the house. The dirty whore speaks to him. The lovely lady, we'll call her for this. Right, here we go. Now we'll get some music. Right, get ready to sing.
Go on.
Oh, he's at every turn. They're in the club now. Oh, actually, I'm not in the club. That's why I paused it.
Where were you?
Jerry Downs is appearing from every corner.
All right. Oh God, I'm so ahead. I need to go back.
They've just climbed through the kitchen. Why a club has a kitchen?
Yeah, they're
right,
just running up
the club. Yeah, okay. The armies of the night are come. Life will be a scream for you and me.
Great song.
Yeah, it's not often we get the lyrics to songs. No.
I'm in the nightclub.
The police. Oh, now we've just gone to. There's a vampire out here. Let me in.
Call the police. There we are.
Now, I forgot to mention that there is a Planet of the Apes mask in Peter Vincent's flat.
Well,
But I think you only see it earlier in the film. Not me.
yeah.
As if by magic.
I love Peter Vincent's character. Do you know what? In a weird way, I think this guy played like I don't really know a lot about the actor that plays him. I think he does a great job with him, but I just feel like maybe like a Christopher Lee or something. If they would have just accepted this against the norm, probably would have just. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
a bit
Christopher Lee was. They were after Christopher Lee as Dr. Loomis in Halloween, so I'd like to see that as well.
Yeah. Oh, could you imagine that? That would have been cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Do a CGI one
But
of
even
those.
the thing is, though, Donald Pleasance was sucking. He was so good.
Yeah.
In that, you know. But yeah, like you say, Christopher Lee just yeah.
The coloring on this VHS is terrible. Look how purple they are compared to the Blu-ray, which are all white. Because that's the one thing that struck me about the first film is his fake white hair, how it seems to have powder in it, and then in the sequel, it's more natural.
The scene that we're watching right now, like I can see it on your VHS there. I'm watching it on the Blu-ray. It's so clear and beautiful on Blu-ray. Like it's
so dark and red on this.
Yeah.
Oh, I've upset the vampire viewers. Sorry, Al.
No.
That's it. Yeah, Roddy was Cornelius in Planet of the Apes. I can't remember how many of the 5 original films he's in though.
Okay. Yeah.
But he is.
He's so
always
good
great in anything he appears in.
Yeah, and he was good in part 2 as well. But he passed away not long after that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Mine.
Yeah, I think so. In the night. Oh, Night's Calling Under Blood Red Skies. What song is this?
That's right.
Starts burning, the victim of strange desire. Yeah,
he's wearing his Michael Douglas jumper from Basic Instinct.
Yeah, it's such an odd thing to wear to a nightclub. Oh, there you go. So, Hills of Ice 2 is with the one with the dog flashbacks. And Berman cackling like Woody Woodpecker. Of course he is. Do you guys hear about the atrocity that happened during the Exorcist screenings at different Cineworlds? No. Are we talking new Exorcist or old Exorcist? Now, apparently, I forgot to mention it. When Jerry Dandridge was in the mum's room, he didn't cast a shadow. So they had to specially set it up.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't see him. But the Tom Holland said he fucked it up so much you don't notice that he doesn't cast a shadow. You know, they made a special effort not to show
I like the way he fucked it up so much.
Yeah, but he does show a reflection in some of the puddles in this before this scene. But there's a scene.
But you know, if he wasn't to point that out, you're not going to notice it, are you?
No.
All right. You know.
I'm seeing.
But then especially like, this whole like dance scene that he does with her, like this is the part where you really realize like she's not just 17 years old, like at all.
Yeah, I never bought her at 17, even after I saw Marriage Children first. She's enjoying it though. Even though she's not into guys in real life.
No, she's actually a lesbian, isn't she?
Yeah, I was being subtle. So yeah, we got blood. I'm guessing we need some more. Yeah, what happened, Nos? Because emojis aren't something I'm good at figuring out. Roddy McDowall could instantly crying Q according to the director class of 1984. That is a talent. What was the atrocity actually? That was this atrocity that actually screened the new Exorcist movie. Yeah, I think that's fake advertising, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, people fainting. Multiple cinemas issue were the file being corrupt. I'm talking about the original Exorcist. Oh, it had a one night only anniversary screening. Oh, that's a shame.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I don't need to book to show me how. A different song. English teacher, let me say what I want you now. I'll give it up. Yes, sweet honey, you win. Ooh, I wanna give in to temptation. Where are you?
Gareth,
You're late.
keep singing.
Oh, hang on. Oh,
Yeah,
buttons
you
are
make-
coming up.
You make it off. Hang on. There you go.
Oh, my eyes. My freaking eyes. The goggles, they do nothing.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'll put it back up.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, it's in my throat.
That'll be helpful. I used to be
Are you
beautiful.
trying to attract Jeffrey?
Oh, no.
Spooky. Oh, I see. It's one of those. They screened it a few nights here at Odeon. Duets. Come on. Loving you is all that matters. Baby, I can't wait another night. I'll give it up. Yeah, sweet honey. You this is a sexual song. I'm not singing this. All right, I'll be back.
No worries, mate. Oh, I just caught the punch from Charlie. There you go. Yeah, shouldn't lose your temper, Charlie. It isn't polite. He's not going to kill you there. Oh, this film's so good. Man, it's so good. It's definitely one of the best horror movies of the 80s by it's I would say definitely in like kind of top 10, I would say, for a lot of people's. Yeah, you man, it's right. You like the bouncers from Friday the 13th Part 3. There he is. It's right there. Then he just gets fucked up straight away. Yeah. Gets his throat sliced. Everyone's just running out the
It
nightclub.
might be the booze talking, but I love you, Dave.
Hey? I love you too. I was just trying to keep people entertained. I was just trying to like talk them through something. I don't know.
Oh, hang on. Oh, shit. Wait. I missed boobies.
Well, you missed your man from Friday the 13th and the biker gang turning up as the doorman and getting fucking slashed.
Yeah. You want your own chicken? Or whatever it's.
Yeah.
Oh, Amy, no, don't. Oh, Amy, you slut. She's gone. Amy. You're so cool.
Well,
Yeah, he's supposed to be his friend. Well,
yeah.
I guess they're not really friends as such. He's just to pay him. Second. Oh, your boobies. Best channel ever. Thank you.
My boobies. Cheers.
Mr. Peter, open the door. Savage is bringing the sexy back. There you go. Oh, if I click on the fucking link that stays open, Al jinxed it.
Yeah.
That's why I got him on the channel. That's why we got Double Impact's got 53,000 views.
Exactly.
1,000 views every day. See, I'm sorry, 1,015.
This brings
every.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Hang on. Let's have a look. He's all yours, ladies. Or gents. I'm not going to dismiss either. Yeah, she wouldn't have danced that way with Al Bundy. Yeah, apparently she never got on with the actors. Ed O'Neill and Amanda Bittis never got on for 11 seasons.
What, in the actual like TV series she was in?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay,
They got off on the wrong foot. I never got back on it.
All right.
Oh yeah, see Holland's still pussyfooting about a possible sequel to Fright Night, but I hope he doesn't get to make Fright Night Resurrection. The sequel is just too weak from. Ooh, we were enjoying the sequel earlier.
I
Now,
like the sequel.
see-
Oh.
Yeah, Fright Night.
Where's
Well, the comic book he was doing this year was almost the audio play I did.
Yeah.
But then I did Batman instead. So I was going to do Fright Night. But then I did Batman.
Right. Okay.
I almost did. Because I got the comic book and everything. But I never read it as I got distracted. And Dave would have disagree. Yeah, we like the sequel. So, where is the sequel? Who's had my sequel? God damn you. It's gone. Cheers, Summer. I never did get into the sequel either. Don't understand the intense love for. Oh, you heathens! Oh, there it is.
No,
See, I don't.
it's good, man. It's
Yeah,
not.
I can't
It's
remember
not.
if I saw this first or second. I think I saw it second, but I still enjoyed it. Tommy Lee Wallace from the director of Halloween 3.
Yeah.
It's close to getting him on the channel, but never mind.
Oh shit.
Now, apparently, when Amanda Burst's character, Amy character, turns into a vampire, her tits get bigger, and she's got prosthetic boobs. And then I think it was one of the conventions she went to in 2012. I think it was. She took the boobs with her so people could have photos with and touch them.
Nice.
See, what the fuck? Oh, I spilled my drink. Oh, he's watching Scary Movie. Oh, Scary Movie from 91, not later. Yeah, that's a very odd film, Scary Movie from 91. You seen that?
No, I didn't even know
There's
there was
also
one.
a Scream film from 81. That's on my list to watch this month. Now we have people not liking the sequel. Bob is going to go Equalizer on everyone's ass tonight.
Good.
So yeah, take him out. You can all unfriend me if you don't like the sequel. Oh,
The sequel's good. The sequel's actually good. I think it's good. Don't get me wrong. It's not as good as the first movie. Don't get me wrong.
It's not as
but
good. I will say that, but I do enjoy it.
I still think it's a decent sequel.
Because I know it's. Was it? This was what year was this?
I think this is 85, mate. If I'm not.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess it took 4 years, and no
82
one,
was 88.
apart from the two actors, there's no one really involved in the sequel.
No,
But it's still good vampire fic from the 80s.
I think so.
No, I do not authorize that. At this rate, he will be naked.
It took me. Do you know what? I had to read that about 2 or 3 times. To understand what the fuck it was.
This is a serious family channel.
It's never been a family channel.
No, it's a woke channel. Oh yes, I forgot about Sir Brad Fiddell because Tom Holland heard the soundtrack to Terminator 1 and liked it, and then he hired Brad Fiddell to do this. And then yeah, this scene is the only scene where there's live blood dripping. All the other kills are either after or long after people have been killed. You see blood, so it's only the live blood, right? The score and Chris Ryan just about made Fright Night what it is. Oh dear, a decent 80s horror flick. Holland hit hard and mixed enough vamp hijinks to keep my attention when I saw it in 1985. Oh, it's still good because we're about to get to the big finish. Peter Vincent, vampire killer, at your service. Feel the impact. Yes. There's an interview with Ed O'Neill where he says exactly how he and Bert felt about each other. Yeah, because I don't think she invited him to her wedding. I can't remember if it was the late 90s or early 2000s. Right. Jerry dances and Amy sees no one in the mirrors. Yes, in most of the shots. I think there's one shot where you see his shoulder in the mirror. I do love his kit that he brings with him.
Yeah, so cool, mate.
Flashlight, stakes, hammer, and a cross. Now, how do you... what's about Billy Cole? This is from Orgy of the Damned.
Yeah.
I'd watch that. But
I
yeah,
love the way they just say,
Dave will give us a...
let's not go through the front door. Then the front door just opens on its own. Then you're more
Yeah,
likely fuck that. We ain't going that way. They're expecting us.
yeah, it's a trap.
It's a trap. It's like, don't go through the front door.
Oh, hang on. When did this come out?
It's his whole,
Did I
it's
say
Peter-
that?
It's this guy's whole face is
Yes.
hilarious.
So it was released in America August 2nd, 1985. And based on our prior knowledge, when did we get it?
Oh God! Shit. Well, very good question. I want to say though, this was a hit, wasn't it? It did well at the box office.
Well, now I have to look something else up. Budget of $9 million. I think this was the first vampire film or horror film to have a effects budget of over $1 million. It was a $9 million budget. It did $25 million worldwide. So it's not too bad.
Well, it's a hit, isn't it? Well, you would.
Yeah,
think
it was. Yeah, like one of those okay cinema hits, big VHS hit.
Well, that's what I want to say. This was more of a hit when it came to video, wasn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
So August 2nd, 85 in America, and then Halloween night in Australia. I'll see if anyone else knows. Moss is off his meds, so can't type. Well, I'm half cut on Pim's grenadine and cranberry juice. Dave's been pissed since fucking lunchtime, so we're all doing what we can.
Yeah, boy.
And Dave's got another stream after this.
Yeah, dude.
Bring in the carnage. So
I'm not that bad. All right.
Anyway,
okay.
April 11th, 1986. We got this. Fuck now.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. That's laughing sarcastically at, oh, really?
Oh, really?
Have to
And then
believe.
it was like the little. I love this part. I love
Yeah.
this bit, and then we're gonna make it. Whap! Just get chinned over the fucking stairs.
Now, is it only Jerry that's immune to crosses? Because
Well, this is what I mean, man.
Evil
Like,
Ed gets it in the head.
yeah. So this is the thing when it comes to his like, I think it's like his carer or his butler or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
he's obviously not a vampire because he's out in the daytime as well. So I feel like he's like a bit of a. Oh, I don't know. It's weird with him because when they shoot him in the head, he just melts. No human being just melts. So
Don't they?
what is he? This part is the best
Mystery,
part.
that's it. Well,
I know.
where are you at?
I'm at his dinner is in the oven. What the bit? She
Mrs. Ruth.
apparently works nights.
And yeah, for some
She
reason he thought
no.
this wig would be a good disguise. Look how dark that VHS is.
His dinner is in the oven.
The phone wires have been cut. Right.
But
I'm up
the
to
thing
next.
is, in this movie, which makes no sense. So, okay, Peter Finson runs into the house next door. Why would they know he would do that?
Yeah, why sleep in his mum's bed?
Exactly.
Backup plan.
It doesn't make any sense. No. and then he turns into a dog.
Here we get the wolf with the red eyes. That's a pretty good wolf.
Yeah.
This movie was a hit when it came out, earning just under 25 million at the box office. Yeah, and becoming the second highest grossing horror film of the same year as Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Thank you, Nos.
Yeah, I thought it was a hit in its. Yeah.
But I just realized, why did the sequel? I know the comic book sequel has Evil Ed in it, but the film sequel ignores the ending with the red eyes next door. You're my wife now. Hello, Dave. Nos has just cancelled himself, so well done, Nos. And me, probably. No, the noise the wolf makes is horrible.
Yes, it is, yeah. This whole scene as well. I'll tell you what, man, it's some fantastic effects work as well.
Yes. I think it was nominated for Oscars, but...
Oh, was it?
I think so. It should have been.
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, like, American Werewolf in London, I think it still is probably one of the best practical effects you'll ever see. But this one right here is it's up there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. Yeah, because I'm not sure how much, if any. No, I don't think any of it is cut on the VHS.
Especially that they have like the actual effect and your man that plays Peter Finson actually interacting with it.
Yeah,
makes it like really good.
Yeah, he makes it work. How sad he's looking.
Yeah,
sorry he is.
Yeah.
I don't think it says anywhere where it wins awards. Stupid thing. Michael Myers will help us. To be fair, this movie has dated well. Doesn't feel like 95, except for the disco bits.
I'll tell you what, Michael. Do you know what? You're pretty fair with that. I would say, like, yeah. The disco bit does. It obviously dates the movie in the 80s, but if you were to take that out, you're right in what you say. It doesn't. That was pretty good.
Yeah. So, because he hasn't been staked properly in the heart, I'm guessing, with that beam, but so that's how he survives somehow.
Yeah. And the thing is, though, it fucks itself up with this because, like, the mark that he had on the forehead disappears.
Yes. So he's healed, or is he
has
reverted to human form?
Yeah.
Doesn't really...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he also said, like, whoever, like, so the rules are whatever vampire has turned you, if you kill that vampire, you will become normal. So that's what happens at the end of this. When they kill him, she becomes normal. So shouldn't Evil Ed become normal?
Well, exactly. What happens to him? Because they leave it open at the end with his red eyes and so cool.
And then they never explored it.
That's it. I guess it does appear in the comic books or audio book or whatever it is.
So maybe they'll have a story in that will kind of. I like it.
So apparently, when he's whistling, he was whistling "Strangers in the Night."
Yeah.
But then they originally wanted "Whistle While You Work" from Snow White, but Disney wouldn't allow it.
Oh, what a shock!
Yeah. Oh, so maybe he drank some street tattoos. Yeah.
Right.
Upcoming.
This part of the movie right now, I don't know whether you're pick. This is the coolest part of the movie for me. All the smoke coming from the house, the fog.
Yes. So he pulls the stake out, which in Hammer films.
Good. Yeah. I mean, look at it. Would you walk into that bastard? Nope.
Burn it.
It looks so good, though. It's such a cool shot. Just all that smoke just coming from. I just think it's such a fucking beautiful shot of a movie. I'm like, it's one of my favorites. Like, it's so good.
Works better than the Exorcist one, doesn't it?
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact that he stopped and he's just like kind of stops and thinks, shit, should I go into this? And then he goes.
The man that up.
Yeah. So good. It's so good.
Have you seen Street Trash?
Have I?
Yes.
Oh God, maybe you drank some sweet trash. Have you? Okay, Michael. If you go onto my channel and you go down my reviews, you will see a street trash review. And
Oh, there you
also,
go. I wasn't.
under that review, you will see an actor from the movie and a producer slagging me off in the comments.
Nice. I gotta check that out now. I didn't know that.
No, seriously, that's the God's honest truth. So if you would, yeah, and I left them there. I just love hearted them. I've never removed them. So
Oh,
crack on.
well, I'm guessing it was a positive review then.
No, it really wasn't.
The
At all.
cock pig in the middle lot appeal to you.
Oh, I think the film's just
I
fucking.
I did not know what I was getting into when I watched that for the first time. It was only a few years ago I watched it for the first time. I thought, oh, it's they're selling this drink, people are drinking it, they're dissolving. A couple of detectives are probably investigating. That's what I'll get. No, that is not it at all.
It's not. No, it's awful, mate. It's shite. It is. It's not. I'm not a fan.
If I get them on to interview, I'll have you on as a co-host.
No, please don't. Oh, no, they really did not appreciate my review. So
it's good. I don't know if it's sad that they're looking up reviews of their films from.
Well, I can't. Well,
40 years later.
Maybe. I mean, but do you know what, mate? It jumped my review up from about 50 views to about like 160 overnight. So I went, cheers, thanks.
No, they have worked on the Crash 2004, The Chronicles of Riddick, Street Trash, and The Abyss. He was a Crash, I can't speak now. Cinematographer. Oh, he is. Oh, I do have his direct email address. What else has he done? Oh, there's a remake coming next year.
What? Street Trash?
Yeah. Don't know
Really?
how that's going to work.
Oh, it's going to be fucking shite.
Well, he's done Chronicles of Riddick, camera operator, director of photographer on Open Range with Kevin Costner, Steadicam operator X-Men 2, Red Dragon, Rush Hour 2, Fast and Furious, Swordfish, Gone in 60 Seconds, Insider, and he's done a lot of big films as cinematographer. As director, what's he done? Oh, Rush Hour, the TV series. Let's go back a bit. Oh. That's it. Field of Dreams. Oh, he's worked on Friday the 13th Part 8. Steadicam operator. Sneakers. Raising Cane. Nice. Yeah, you upset him. Nice. Which one? Oh, there's Billy Cole. So, yeah. What is he?
I don't know, but he's melting right now for me. Like, I still can't figure out what he's supposed to be. So he gets shot in the head, and then he comes back up, gets shot again, then he keeps coming back up, then he gets stabbed in the heart, and then
yeah, they think he's a vampire. He just leaks green goo.
Yeah, I don't know. His effect though, his death effect is so
it's
fucking
great,
good,
isn't it? It turns from goo to bone to dust. But as you notice, his clothes disappear as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, you're not supposed to say. Yeah.
Spoiler. Yeah. It's not part of the effects.
Yeah.
Oh, the terror dog effects are around here somewhere. Okay. Yeah, he just turns to dust, and then the skeleton can still move and is gooey. Yeah. Sorry, I missed content. The film has aged extremely well, and yes, it's a bit dated because of the disco, but I still fucking love it. Yes, there you go. That's true.
This film is it's so good. Yeah. It's so good, man. It's timeless for me. There are certain moments that obviously make it dated, but it's timeless.
Yeah. Didn't Roddy McDowall complain about being told to perform his role like Vincent Price by Holland? Ah. I did not hear that, but does not mean it's not true. It's not.
Yeah, no,
I didn't see any about.
Yeah, that's the first I've heard about that. But do you know what? I would not be surprised if that was the case.
How
because that's pretty much the character that. Yeah.
And how dare you insult the writer of Street Trash, who was first pie in the face zombie in Dawn of the Dead? So.
Okay.
Tracy Denton Part 2 is gorgeous. She was very nice, yes. She's in class of 1999. I can never remember which is class of 84, class of 89, 99.
Hang on. Is wait there. Is 99? Is that the one with the robot teachers?
I thought, see, I was confused class of 84 with class of 1999. Which one is which?
I don't know.
Fright Night came out of RCA Columbia in 86. The best movie in town promo posters were dotted around rental shots with FX Murder by Illusion at the time. Yeah, I saw definitely remember the FX Murder by Illusion with Brian Brown.
Yeah. They've got the Australian fella.
And Brian Dennehy. I love those films.
Yeah, I remember the second one. Because he wasn't he like a special effects artist or something?
Yes, that's it.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Jerry Dandridge is leaping around. Oh, but
you have to have faith.
Spawn of Satan. It's lovely.
You have faith.
You have to. Then he gets faith.
Yeah. Oh, just I don't know.
Yeah. I've never heard the Toad Dog sound effect, but I'll have to check it out. I still think this film is so 80s. The scenes in the school, especially, give it an 80s feel. Yeah, there's only one scene, two scenes maybe at the school. Laughs maniacally. Oh, and then he gets faith. You have to have faith. Don't tell him how to defeat you, Mr. Vincent.
I have to have faith, Mr.
And you get this every time it turns to him, the light in the background is getting lighter. Yes, it was Roy Frumkus, who's listed in Street Trash credits. I think was he the writer or the director? I've lost the clock now. Clock's chiming. Uh-oh. But yeah, Roy Frumkus was the writer and actor of Street Trash. What? Now, Dawn is at a different time every day, no matter what time of year it is. So his poor Billy Cole got to change those clocks every day. And it's not the only. What's the other film with clocks, multiple clocks around the house in 1985?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I feel like I need to know the answer to this.
Yes, you should know the fucking answer to this. Yeah. Street Trash is pretty gross, indeed. It is. Viper juice, that's the stuff.
It's the film
whenever
shit. It's fucking awful.
Don't get comments on my fucking videos for your opinions.
All right. Move your comments over to my review video, like, please.
I will point them your way. So, yeah. So this vampire bat beast scratches Peter Vincent on the face. Then the next scene is completely gone and forgotten about for the rest of the film. But at the same time, Roderick McDowall bashed the puppet so hard he cracked it, smashed its skull in, and they had to delay it 24 hours to refilm it while they fixed it.
That's right. You see you're right with that. You see no scratch on them anymore.
Yeah, I never noticed before until I read about it.
No,
never thought about it twice. Sorry. Sarandon's in Osterman weekend, is he? Ah, he is in the Sentinel. I did know that from earlier, but I did not know about Osterman weekend. Had early use of Steadicam, but also tramps playing catch with a severed willy. That is, Street Trash.
Yeah.
1999 is the one with the robot. What's the class of 84 then?
I thought so.
Which Is 1999 the one with Robert? Not Roddy McDowell. Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah. I think it is. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how becoming a vampire makes your boobs bigger, but here we go.
Yeah. The thing is, though, when I always thought that when she turned into a vampire, I thought it was a different actress. I never realized.
Yeah, it looks very different.
She completely different.
She's got a lot different makeup, long hair. Somehow her hair grows as well as her tits.
Yeah,
and then she's got makeup on.
But that mouth, that face, man, that scared the piss out of me when I was a kid.
Yes.
Like, fuck that.
Don't be frightened, Charlie. Now she's sexy.
Nope.
Remember Osman Weekend being not that great. I know some people love the Osman Weekend, but it's a good film. It's just it's not what it could have been because it's got Rutger Hauer in it, isn't it?
Mm.
But it's not the thriller it's made to be. Oh, see, Nos has commentated on your review now, completely disagreeing with you though. Oh, the comment was rather tame.
Oh, mate, you're more than welcome. Honestly.
Oh, there you go. There's the big mouth that was only supposed to be hidden in the shadows for 30 seconds. They said it would last, but it's iconic now. I can't. Yeah, it doesn't look like makeup. You can't see the joint or anything, and her real mouth is hidden very well. So
it's very impressive for what.
Yeah, even on the HD version, because you can't see shit on the VHS.
Well, I'm watching this on the Blu-ray now, and it looks good. You know.
Yeah, usually with these films, you can see the joints as soon as the HD and close up.
Yeah.
Even
with Jerry, when you look at his makeup is like it's so good. Like when you look for the time, 1985.
Brilliant. I do like how Peter Vincent's got him in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Amy. Tracy Lynn was Malcolm McDowell. So it is Malcolm McDowell in Class of '89, and that's the one with the robot.
Yeah. That's right.
The Osman Weekend is a shame of film, to be honest. Fox re-edited the film and cut out so much narrative. I think Peckinpah was completely crucified by Hollywood and the corporate man. Yeah, that's a shame. Yeah, that's why it's not a great film. Because what is it? A group of people get together at a weekend and one of them's a Russian spy or something, and then she looks better as the vampire than in the rest of the film, which is weird. Bit of long hair and lipstick. Big lips. Not the trout pout, but a wide mouth. Love his crying. You can't go this way. Baby. That's hell of a way to finish a vampire, break all the windows. That poor Billy Cole painted for ages. This bit where he's out of the sun but closes the casket. And it gets serious.
This goes. Tough shit.
And it doesn't see the blind next to him. And he sneaks in behind, and Charlie pulls the curtain
and goes,
bounces off the wall and Amy turns into breaks all the windows, makes it worse. Because and then in the second one they just say it was a mass hysteria. So Class of '84 had Perry King killing unruly students, no robots. Right. So to stick with Fright Night for probably my last comment, as I'm fucking off my head right now. So has anyone seen the 4K of this? Does it point out the obvious flaws? I have not seen the 4K. I didn't even know there was a 4K.
I didn't. I've watched. I've got the Blu-ray version right now playing. I've got the DVD cover, but I've got the Blu-ray playing. The Blu-ray's fucking phenomenal. I will say that it's really good.
Oh, he's still here. Oh, he's turned back up. When you fast forward the stream, it takes you back to the start. I will accept those views. But there we go. The film is finished. Now Jerry Dandridge's house is for sale. We get this another tracking shot that opened the film. Right, Mike, when are you live? When are you supposed to be? Do you know, Dave, when you're supposed to be?
In the next half an hour.
Depends if Mike backs it up. Well, it depends on when. You don't know. See, Bob says, I liked Class of 99 2 with Sasha Mitchell. Is that Kickboxer 2's Sasha Mitchell, who hasn't returned my... Well, he has returned my calls, but not the third call. I love the low-budget action films of the early 90s. Yeah, they're the best. Oh, going to be on in 20 minutes. Get ready, Mike. Dave.
I'm on.
Who are you?
I'm going.
I didn't know Pim was so strong. Right, we made it.
We did it, kid.
We'll go 5 more minutes.
Everyone before that, you fall asleep by now. Fuck you. I did it. I did it.
We are the champions. No time for losers. Hang on, film's not over. There's Evil Ed in the next door house, which is
no, it's all right. It's the end.
Takes over where the other film did, or the book. There is a multiple comic books, but now he gets to bang Amanda Burse.
He does.
All right, take care, Nos. You pass out too. I will be too as well. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Right, we're in the titles. We made it.
We did it.
No, that's in the titles. Because unlike most chats, most watch parties, I didn't watch either of these films before because I know these films so well. But the credits I don't know so well. They're so cool, Brewster. So we have... Are there any Jasons, Michaels, or anything in the stunts people?
We'll have a look.
There's a very short cast list.
Yeah.
Bounce to number 3 is about as high as it gets. We have Larry. No one I recognize, but that is it. Yeah, so there you go. Very wise friends. I only drink for these things. I'm on pills for my nerves. Richard Edlund did the effects from this and Ghostbusters and many other things. He is very great. Oh, what's the song at the end? Oh, it's the Fright Night song. Oh, in 2 seconds, we're done. Fuck's sake.
I'm back in 2
We're
seconds.
all in for the most frightening night. Ooh, intuition tells me that it's time to blow, but my sense of danger tells me no. I've got to find a weakness to put an end to this. Can't you see he's tearing us apart? To serve a stake right through his heart. Fright Night. Fright Night. Right, so. So yeah, there we go. Michael Myers says, yeah. Sasha Mitchell, known for Kickboxer 2, 3, 4, and Sans Van Damme 1. So yeah, you take care, Bob. We'll see you next time. What am I doing next time? I'll do that while is he coming back?
I'm here.
Okay, so tomorrow I got nothing. Tuesday, it's Vampirella with AJ. Then Wednesday night at 10 p.m. is chatting to Womp Stomp Studios about Don't Hike Alone Don't Hike Alone 2.
Don't Hike Alone.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wednesday. No, that's Wednesday. One stop. Shut up. Thursday, it's Vernon Wells and his Islands in the Stars.
I tell you what, mate, that is awesome, by the way. That's going to be so cool.
Fingers crossed. So, yeah. Good old Vernon from, was it Inner Space, Mad Max 2, Commando, and Power Rangers, of all things.
Yeah.
But Power Rangers Turbo, I think. But then Friday night is Severance with Pompa, with Danny Dyer.
He's got stories, isn't he?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Let's...
Oh shit! I'm dropping stuff. Getting serious now. Right. Good night, Bob. The visual effects by Richard Ellen still hold up. He was producing effects under his Boss Corp outfit straight after Ghostbusters. There you go. Richard Ellen has done a lot of cool shit. If you ever seen him. Night Owl's here. Fine job, fellas. We made it. Fun double feature. I knew Dave would make it. He's a mug. Yeah, unfortunately, I was expecting a Dick Warlock or someone else. Oh, shit. No, don't do it. Michael, kill me.
Sorry, mate. Just topping up, kid. Topping up.
Right, so yeah. Dave will be appearing on Mike's show. What did we say? At 20 past?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's fucked it.
You'd love it. You'd love it.
We've resorted to cannibalism already. It's only been 3.5 hours. We failed so badly at this. Right. I can't see Mike streaming the... Oh, there it is. So, it's scheduled. There's 2 people waiting for past.
Okay.
And you were discussing 31 Days of Horror. I'm already 3 up on you guys anyway. I've done 3 films today already. Well, technically 5 with these 2.
Technically, yeah. So I'm going to I'll get my review out for Saw 10 tomorrow.
Okay.
And then I think 2 days after that, I'll have Halloween because I'm doing the Halloween series. So I've already done, obviously, the first one. I've done 2018 Kills and Ends. So right. I'm going Halloween 2, 4, 5, 6, H2O, and unfortunately Resurrection.
Mug.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm doing them one. Oh, it's so shit.
That's supposed to be a watch party at some point with those.
Do you know what? For a laugh, I'll do it with you.
Well, I've already booked it, so you got
That's
Elm Street 4.
That is, I hate that one. And you know that as well. Fuck you, man. That's why you've done it, innit? The thing is, man, we need to get because fucking Jim keeps saying to me, he's like, should we be in the same room together? And I'm like, no. Like, you
no,
do it.
Oh, what?
Don't make it
else. Oh, it's 15 minutes you got. Right, we'll wrap this up. So yeah, you got your Saw 10 coming out.
I do, mate. Yeah, I'll have that out tomorrow, guys. And then I'm pretty sure I'll probably have me Halloween 2. I'll probably get out about Tuesday, Wednesday. Nice. And then I'll have Halloween 4 out the weekend after.
Nice.
That's the plan. Anyway. Spoiler alert. I rewatched Halloween 2. I'm not a fan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Do you like it? Do you like the second one?
I just like it because A, it's a Halloween sequel, and B, it's set in the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't. As a film, because Laurie does fuck all. She's incapacitated.
Absolutely nothing. Nothing.
Exactly. She's useless. She's pointless. And Loomis is just running around town. But
yeah, he's the best thing of that movie, by the way, is Loomis.
Well,
like, he is the. But I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, spoiler alert. It wouldn't be able to.
All right, I better let you go so you can get ready for your next one. I'll be in the
Oh,
chat
no,
for a little.
mate. It's been an absolute pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
It's just been awesome. Thanks again for doing this. All right. Good night, everyone. Have a good week. And I'll see you Tuesday.
Take care,
with
everybody.
Vampire Alone.